So, finally, 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 I get to talk about what I know. And it's all being, what do you call it? It's all being, like the bucket, it's all being dumped today, everything because, it's done. Right? The whole grift that's going on with them too, it's being done. So you know what? Like it up because oh my god, there is so much that I know that I've been keeping hidden. So listen, I have a video, or I have the video, and also I have a clip from G-Man that he said I could play for you all. But yeah, guys, it is. Like again, I'm gonna watch the video and I want to see what G-Man's gonna say. He's not gonna say everything. He is not gonna say everything, but I will because fucking A. I told him. Yo, would you all believe that this man was 2 seconds from bringing them two to his brother's house? Yep. They were going to stay in the basement. And his brother smartly asks him, like he was down for, like, I can help these people out. And it was going to be this deal 6 months up front. 6 months up front, like, of money. And then they would have to be done, right? So his brother says to him, well, what do they do? Well, they have no job, but they're YouTubers. The brother asked G-Man, can I see the channel? He said, sure, this is the link. Came back to him within like 5 minutes and said, I don't want those people at my house. Good on you, sir. Good on you. Because these people are crazy. They're child abusers. They like to beat the shit out of children. And they like to get high all day. And not just on Delta 8 and not just on medical marijuana. We're going to get into that, folks. We are going to get into that. Man, I've known a lot. I was just waiting. I knew this was going to happen. Because G-Man's been sending me clips. That's how I've been getting the information. We clip back and forth. And he told me, he was like, I am done. I am done with these two. I am done. And I'm like, what happened? He's like, I'm just going to help them get a roof over their head. And then I'm walking away. So I'm like, shit. Like, I don't know why he always has a problem with some people cursing. I curse like a sailor. He says nothing. I think he knows, though, that, like, it's just in my vocabulary. But anyway, so he says to me that he was hanging out with them on, what was that, Sunday? Went onto the bus, walked away. Comes back because he missed the bus. Of course he does. But, in credit, he's walking there. He doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a bike. He's got to walk to the bus station. So he misses the bus, decides to take the late bus. Goes back to the tent. And you got Shanny, you got Rich, and you got Jason. All, how can I say without being demonetized? High off their ass, folks. High off their ass. And I'm not talking just weed. You know why I'm not talking just weed? Because Shanny herself told me. that Rich was smoking crack. That he was smoking Rick. That he was taking the pipe. And Shanny claimed that she didn't want none. That's the first time Rich ever smoked crack. So what are we led to believe, folks? We're led to believe that G-Man walked up while some marijuana and crack session was going on. Not allegedly. Not in Minecraft. And I know that they're trying to say he bought Delta 8. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video that was sent to me. And then we're going to get into it. And I'm going to tell you guys everything. I'm going to tell you guys everything about Uncle Tommy's house. I'm going to tell you about the uncle. I'm going to tell you about the cousin. We're all getting into it today, folks. So seriously, if you've never been here before, this is the time. Become a member, because there's going to be another member stream coming up where I really get into what's happening with the uncle's house. It's being sold. It was 2 seconds from being sold by G-Man, or he was going to buy it, but that fell through. But like I said, here, I'm going to get into it all, but hold on. Let me play you this clip first, and then we're going to get into the video. So this is G-Man talking to me, you know, his side of the story.
Okay, so what happened?
Let me, guys, if you can't hear, just, you know, tell me in the comments.
So what happened was, I got them. Go watch the video, because ultimately I bought I didn't buy Delta 8. I had that Delta 8 for like about maybe 3 or 4 years. It was all dried up, and I was trying to see if they really bought pizza. They never showed me the pizza. That's ultimately what happened. And the weed that they smoked and they got high off was the money that they claimed they need money for food for, and they use it to buy weed. The truth of the matter is, the CIC has food there all the time.
Bam. The CIC has food there all the time. All the time. And I believe that. I believe that what they've been doing is, you know, I mean, to be fair, they're probably grifting on each other this whole time. But whatever, right? You know, take this as a learning experience, folks. But yeah, let's get into this. I figure, you know, maybe I might play Shanny's video, but I'm just going to start it with this. And then I'm going to talk, because I know he's not going to say everything. Because I think that G-Man thinks that they're going to be good again. I told him, dude, how many times do you have to help these people? Calling you the N-word, you know, attacking you. Dude, they called the police on him like 60 times when he was living there. Back in 2018 when he was living on Fisk Street. Thanks for making this live. Oh, no problem. But let's get into this.
What's that? My makeup all dirty on my face? I really don't care.
High as a kite.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I've
You
had
got some
very
nerve.
interesting day, I guess you could say. And you guys probably saw it coming, because I knew it was coming.
Oh my god.
I've been calling the shots the whole time. Be like, he's going to do this, he's going to do this, and he does. So yeah, G-Man's office.
I'll stop here real quick just to say this. I think Shanny was reading some of the comments that was left on her channel, and on Hussey's channel too, I think. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on in her head. Like, first of all, she's high as a fucking kite.
Oh yeah. No, definitely.
When we went down there, high as a fucking kite. I'm surprised she even remembers if I was down there.
Well, then why didn't you say any? See, this is my issue, guys. This is my issue. And like I said, what's up, everyone? Fair and MTG and Alyssa, and Todd and Robin and Roses and Just and Todd. Well, yeah. What's up, guys? Don't forget to hit the like. This is my problem. Why don't they say it at the time when they're there? You know, I even told G-Man, I said, I feel like you are, I'll just say, fighting with other creators. And I told him, dude, after December, my brain's fried. I don't care about other creators. I don't care about fighting with other creators. I don't care about other creators. I do my show, and that's it. I've been doing it for years. Nothing's ever going to change. Nothing's ever going to, because I don't care. Talk a shit about me, talk shit about you. That's the internet. Boom, get over it. You know, just don't flag each other and don't lie. You know what I mean? But anyway, I told him he needed to focus on what he was doing there, not other creators.
We'll get to all of that. Trust me, it's going to get good.
Yeah.
He wanted me to tell the internet the other day that he doesn't exploit us. But when he said that about the people saying that you're exploiting them, I was thinking about it.
For a second.
You know,
Yes.
he kind of is exploiting us.
Yes.
So she wants to sit there and say, oh, you said da 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 da. You want them to say you're not exploiting them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So
Right.
she's willing to get humiliated online from somebody else that's offering something, which, by the way, said he didn't. But if you look on my page, there's the little section where he said he wants to basically humiliate them. So fuck you, telling that's a lie. I'm done.
Exactly.
Hey, dude, Ashley, first of all, like, you didn't humiliate yourself. You know, having your child run away and all that shit. You didn't humiliate yourself online, bitch. Please. First of all, second of all, if she wants to do that because she has nowhere to go, let her do that. But she doesn't want to do that. They want to get high all day in that tent. I don't know what people don't understand. They have means to eat, to clean themselves every day. They don't need your guys' donations. They get it from the CIC. Literally, it's just to get high. And apparently, from what G-Man told me, Rich has a medical marijuana card. So medical marijuana is going in there. He's told me he had leftover Delta 8 that he never gave them. That it's just he threw it away. He claims he didn't give it to them. But his thing was this. He did not want them to be high because leading up to going to his brother's house, go there, don't get high. Then once the brother said no, G-Man found another place. And it was the same type of deal a couple months up front in New York City. And the same situation. I'm going to get you and Jason on a Greyhound bus. You're going to go there. You can't show up high. You got to wear clean clothes. But we will get to that. He's going to show it's going to be hard to read. I can read it for you because I took a screenshot.
Right, exactly. But I'm going to tell everybody the real reason she's mad.
Hey, Cobra, what's up?
So she's going to try to, sway the argument until, I was trying to, control them and try to stop them from doing certain things and, trying to, what was the word she used? Because my brain's moving like 100 miles per hour. Yeah, manipulate. I was trying to do all the things that Hussey was saying. This is how I know she was reading the comments and everything and whatnot.
Right.
But let's continue the video here. I just want to make sure people hear what she says first before I eviscerate her like I always do.
Like forcing us to do YouTube channels or YouTube videos and shit like that one. We don't want to.
But that's your grift. Oh yeah, guys, did you know something, by the way? Did you guys all realize that Jason, I guess, I don't want to say nuked it. He probably most likely privated his YouTube channel at Red Dude. Check it out. The only channel that Jason has up, and this is, if you guys don't even know, there's a Jason Avocados. That's him. That's the only channel that's up with an old video. But let's continue.
So why'd you do it?
I definitely don't want to.
Oh, yep.
Jason came on camera. She didn't.
Yo, ambulance girl. They will always fall out. This is nothing new, and Shanny, they wanted help. They wanted money, and that's it. So they can get high in the tent. They are still they don't care about trying to better their lives. I told him this 1,000 times. Why are you going down there? Why is Ashley with you? Just because of her past, it just didn't look good. And then when he went down there kind of all excited, making video, I don't know. He called it original content. I called it kind of cringe just because I knew that they were just using him. Oh, help this person. Help us. Dude, they just wanted to get high. And look at that. As soon as he walked away, as soon as they thought, hey, that guy who gave us money is done for the day, going to the bus, they go get high in the tent. And they couldn't contain themselves. But yep, they're donezo for now. But you know what? Shanny will cry to him. And that's the thing. They were making so many videos. Shanny saying, Rev's channel is now Revelation News. Oh, yeah. It wasn't up there a second ago, but I will check again. But thanks for the 2.
There's a reason why she didn't, but we'll get to that in a minute. She's actually going to tell a little bit of it in a minute. And then I'm going to go in the other room. I'm going to tell a story, and I'm going to show everybody what's going on. And then I'm going to show everybody why this woman's a liar and what she actually did with those donations. So let me play this here.
That's so weird. It wasn't there.
Here,
Oh, he's not Rev Dude anymore. Now he's Real Revelation News 412. Okay, he changed the name. I see. He changed the @. It used to be @Rev Dude.
My best I can. Obviously,
Yeah.
I'm winning at the survival.
Both me and Ashley will tell you straight up, they're not doing the best they can.
They're
Am I
not.
right or wrong about that, Ash?
No, definitely
I
not.
just
The best they can is fine.
They could have had everything. They could have had a place to live. Everything was set up for them, and they want to be fucking stupid and start running their mouth. So guess what? Go in that house for 2 weeks and get humiliated, and then at the end, not even get paid. Do it.
Okay, Ashley, first of all, why are you here? Why are you here? You were pushed out of this community a long time ago for lying about people. Why are you here? Why do you even have a voice? Why should anyone listen to you? You know, for people who don't know, this person lied about a lot of people. The community kicked her out. She came back on a different name, a pseudonym. And then she was, and then once after a month, she felt comfortable. She told everyone who she was. And people were like, yeah, get out. You're the one who lied about everyone, making up drama. You also have done meth. So, like, why are you here? Like, I am so confused. Is this a redemption arc for you? Because I don't feel like it's going to happen. But whatever. Again, I'm not trying to get into fights with anybody. I'm just giving my opinion, Ashley. You want to put your ass out here? I'm going to kick it. And, like, people could talk about me. That's the internet. But anyway, they had 6 months to set up, but I don't believe, just like I'm sure everyone in my chat, or most of you will believe, that they were not going to be able to pay past 6 months. And then what was going to happen? Shanny was going to pull squatters' rights. Can you imagine her living at G-Man's brother's house? And Shanny, and Jason, fuck you, bitch. I'm calling the cops. Call the cops. Everyone call the cops. And then G-Man's brother has to have the cops at his door. That would have been crazy. Like, I'm so glad that didn't work out, because that would have been crazy. This guy does not need his house to be doxxed, his police show up, because these two are awful people. Like, G-Man, before you do anything like this, before the alleged apartment that we're going to get into a little later, but there's an apartment in the air, folks. Oh yes, there is an apartment. And remember, please like it up. This is the only channel where you're going to hear about what actually has been going on, what's in the works, and what's about to happen. And when it does happen, you're going to be like, this guy, Draven, I think, said that. Like, yes, I did. Because I was sworn to secrecy, but whatever. Like I said, the pig is out of the bag, so to speak. But, like, let them both go to rehab. And then they should find themselves in a halfway home. This way, G-Man, you don't have to be taking care of them, watching over them, making sure they're not stealing from your brother or whoever else you had in mind to be in some sort of basement. I mean, to be fair, it was a nice basement, had a bathroom and everything, but it's not like they were going to use the shower or the washer dryer. And that's it. And they would have had 6 months lined up. But I feel like that's a mistake. Drug addicts need to go to rehab, then to a halfway house, and then hoof it on their own. It's the only way.
Let's play this here.
Then G-Man starts being nasty to us because we smoke weed. And then, and this is right after he bought weed. Anyway.
He didn't buy weed. I'd rather send them to the zoo. He didn't buy weed, though. He didn't buy weed. He cannot buy weed in PA. You need a medical card. Like Rich has the medical card. See, she's lying.
Try to figure that one out. I say hypocrisy at the finest. So...
yeah, that was definitely going to happen.
How can you be mad at us for using what you bought for us? And in fact...
You heard what she said, right?
Yeah, the funny thing is,
how can I be mad for what I bought for them?
What do you mean I'm talking at the same time as the video? I paused the video. I'm talking right now. What do you mean?
That's what she just said. That was the first mistake the second mistake that she made in this particular video here. But she said that I bought the weed that they were smoking. In this video, that's not true. So let me play this video. Actually, I didn't do it. I'll explain who actually paid for it, but I didn't do it. You'll see.
The last time G-Man...
Bet you regret making this video now, huh, Shan?
No, I paused the video and I'm talking right now. Oh, hold on a sec. What, I don't know what the hell happened. Hold on 1 second. One second. Oh, there, I hit the
Trying to
wrong
figure that
button.
one out. I say hypocrisy at the finest. So
I think I
How can you be
pressed that
mad at
when I
us
muted
for
or
using
when I hit the pause button.
what you fought for us? In fact,
Can I be mad for what I bought for them? That's what she just said. That was the first mistake that the second mistake that she made in this particular video here. But she said that I bought the weed that they were smoking. In this video, that's not true. So let me play this video. Actually, I didn't do it. The one actually, I'll explain who actually paid for it, but I didn't do it. You'll see.
the last time G-Man
But you were making this video now, huh, Shan?
Like I said, I want to get to these
that last
DMs.
Jason video that with G-Man. Well, with that, he kind of forced that on Jason and was going to give us
That ain't true, but let's continue.
Exactly.
a huge bag full of Delta 8.
Come on,
So
say it.
he wanted to give us
Watch
Delta
this.
8. He
Come on.
bought weed and then told us he's mad at us for smoking said weed.
That's not true.
Can you make sense out of this, folks? Can you make sense out of this, folks?
Yeah,
You
fine.
know, he's gone on Narc Express. And
Coming from
yeah,
the main
I feel
narcissist herself.
really icky that he would take advantage of two people, actually four people who are homeless.
Oh, you're
Who's the 4 people?
done. You're done. You're
Okay,
done.
so now I'm taking advantage of Chris, and I forget the other guy's name. I think his name is Jeff or whatever. I think so. Now I'm taking advantage of them now, right? So let's play the video here. She just said that I bought the weed that she smoked. Then said I got mad because she smoked the weed that I bought. That's what she told the public.
Yeah.
Okay, now the public I don't think is that stupid. I don't think they believe it was garbage. But anyway, let's continue.
Completely disregard them as humans because they smoked the ganj that he helped buy.
Okay. So the 4 people. Okay, but that was just a one day. You know what? You know who hasn't been on or who hasn't shown himself on camera? Rich, the guy who's actually used to live in the tent. Remember, G-Man bought them their new tent. So I don't know if he ever said that, but that's what he told me.
Conundrum.
And helped them set it up
Quite a
too.
conundrum. But
Here's the problem with Shanny and Rev. These two don't collaborate before they make their videos. You know what I mean? Jason should probably tell Shanny what's been said to me before she makes her videos.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, these two are not a very good team in the sense of planning out their videos. Like, historically speaking, she'll just go live without actually having a conversation with Jason first. It's really stupid on her part.
She's the one that forces Jason to do videos. Jason don't want to fucking be involved.
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to all of that. Trust me, we're going to get to that.
yeah, that's my report of what's been going on with my fucking life. If you don't believe me, eventually
Gosh, she looks awful. Can I just say she looks really, really bad. And remember, she only got paid. She got her YouTube check the other day. So yeah, they don't need to be online. So that's why I think it's funny. Why doesn't Jason make videos like this, pre-made videos? When he tries to do a lot, it's all blotchy and everything. They can just do it like this. Make it on the camera and then just upload it. It works out a lot better.
I'll give you the screenshots.
Eventually. You're gonna
Drop the
get them now.
DMs.
So much.
Oh, and when she does, then I'll be justified. Because I actually have them here. I'm going to actually show people now. I'm going to read to people what I said. Just edit it.
Weed. Oh my God! Here, help transition. Well, holy shit! I mean,
Nice pillow, Jason. Where'd you get that pillow?
Yeah, well, I mean, Ashley, I mean, if you want to like flex getting Jason a pillow, I mean, that's on you.
if I put a pipe in
They're laying on the pillow that I bought them. You see what they're doing?
Right.
See this? Anyway, let's continue.
and spark weed into my synapse.
Yeah, he's lucky I'm busy today and I can't go out there.
That obviously means Shanny doesn't love me.
I got this.
No, Jason. Just like I think even G-Man says in this video, they're constantly fighting. Even when they went to Dixon, not whatever he was talking about, Geisinger. Dixon is where he was. G-Man said that as soon as he walked out the door, they started arguing and fighting. And that's what I told him. I said, you really want someone like that at your brother's house in the basement, whatever it is? I wouldn't. Fuck that. Why bring somebody else into all the drama, all the bullshit? And then your brother might be fighting with other creators when he just wants to, hey, you guys need a place, go they'll tear it up. And, if the place he's talking about in New York City, New York City does, they don't play around when it comes to squatters' rights. They could be sitting there indefinitely. So I feel like that was a huge mistake. And you know what? You really dodged a bullet. Your brother really dodged a bullet. So take the win.
So he narked out again. And that's what I got to say to you, G-Man.
Jason, you're stupid on a monumental level. Because again, today, you're going to regret this. Anyway, let's continue.
Like, you have behaviors, there's like a pattern here. And, you said you've had issue in the past. Well, I think you need a checkup or something.
Coming from the one that just came out of the mental.
You know what I can do right now, Ashley, if I wanted to, Ashley? You know what I can do right now if I wanted to? I can break them up with a simple statement if I want. Right now, the second Shanny sees it if I want to. I can break them up right now if I wanted to. But I'm not.
I don't know if that's such a flex to say that, I could break them up. Like, why make them fight anymore, Just let them grift the people that are giving them money. I don't know why anyone would give them money. And let them deal with their life. They're never going to change. They're always going to pull this. No matter what you do, no matter how many people are there, no matter if you can even put them in a house, they're going to turn against you because they have a mental problem, both of them. They are toxic together and they are always going to have this problem. And it doesn't matter if Jason makes $100 or 50. So the plan was that G-Man was working with some sort of a church. He was working with some sort of other places to pull in money so they would have had that 6 months. Jason and Shanny were supposed to give them like a majority of the money that they were getting in YouTube and everything, or any type of donation to put towards their own place to stay for 6 months up front. But they never did. And when he went and walked up on them getting high in the tent, not allegedly, he said that he just did something on live stream for someone for $115. That's why he's so pissed off. And after that, that's when he walked away and sent me the message. And he said, I'm done. I'm done with them. I don't know what else happened between now and then that sparked this bullshit. I guess we'll see it in the DMs showing up or coming up.
When we were up there.
That's a bit extreme. Because if I say it, then not only will she know, but then everybody else on here is going to know. But I think I told you. Okay. All right, cool. We can do that. All right.
Here with a bag of Delta 8.
We'll do it today.
And you paid some money out for some shake.
Shake?
I think for that female or whatever. But
shake.
That's not the point. I don't think it was for you.
They're pretty comfortable, don't they?
The point is, why would you all of a sudden do this flip weird shit? It doesn't make sense, dude. So.
It does make sense if you know the context. The context was he did not want them to get high. He feels like anything over than, I guess, Delta 8 is getting high. I feel like all of it's getting high. Delta 8 is probably worse for you. But they're doing more than medical marijuana in this tent. I guarantee you guys all that. Like I said, she told me out of her own mouth that Rich was smoking crack in his own tent. The tent she was staying in before G-Man bought them another tent. You don't think that shit's going on? Oh, you guys have money? You ever try this? I'm sure they had. And look, she only has like 2 teeth left.
You don't want to help yourself.
We tried, and
You tried nothing.
you got behaviors that you need to sort out, man. And it's narcissism. I'm just telling you, Gary. That's it. Here you go. So, yeah. That's the story of the Shanny Dojo.
You know, I bet you guys anything that somebody gave them money, a big donation to say this, to make this video against G-Man. I bet you anything, because that's usually the only reason. Like, why would they bite the hand that feeds them, right? If another hand that's feeding them, right? But hey, they could have went onto any person's channel, went onto anyone's whatever. If they were offering $4,000, wherever that guy was offering, that's on them, and that's on him too. You know, he can't force them to do, you know, who to work with or who not to work with. So that's just a fallacy, anyone saying that, because they, you know, Ashley told her that, well, she'd have to do gross stuff and she didn't want to do it.
Fucking weird. Can I please be homeless in peace? And if you're genuine.
What? Dave Book says, Ashley accused me of doxing and posting her kids' pictures everywhere. Like, what, WTF? Yo, dude, I don't like Ashley either. And if you remember, you were there. Ashley lied about me, said I was some 65-year-old man. And then she lied about Omni, calling Omni a drug addict when she's a drug addict herself. She's silly. I don't even understand why she's, like, I don't understand why she's in the middle of all this. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me, knowing her background.
To charity, you're genuine to charity, and you don't treat me like I'm your fucking.
I think she was paid to say that, but that part right there will be easily dealt with. Again, whoever paid her to say that is going to realize they wasted their money in a minute.
Slave. In order to get said charity, I don't need your fucking charity if your charity is trying to make me do stuff that I don't want to do.
Thank you, Shanny, for saying that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Settle down, Beavis.
I don't want your fucking cards of Delta 8.
You heard that? She doesn't want my charity if it means that she has to do something that she doesn't want to do. Remember, she said this, okay? Because I'm going to read what I sent her and how she blacked out on me. I'm going to read it to you.
That stuff kills people.
I told her that.
I'd rather have my.
But she didn't even know it until you said that to her, right?
Well, the thing is, no matter if these two are doing the skit in the tent or whatever, G-Man is actually mad because he told me himself. He said, he actually, I'll quote you, he said to me, "It's over. It's done." So the house idea, the apartment idea, the basement idea, staying in a church idea. There was so many ideas that he was telling me. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to work. It's just because I knew this was going to happen. Someone else will give him a bigger donation and they will, wreck the house, you know, and they'll do it because they're desperate.
So, and by the way, she's still using Delta 8. That's the funny thing about it. And like I said, we're going to get to that in a minute. So just
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Full fucking pills.
Mm-hmm. So let me play the bit. Oh yeah, she had a whole bag of them, right?
There was like fucking 10 bottles of pills in there.
It's like 50 bottles of pills they got, right? So let me play this.
I think it's a little bit better for my body. Like I have a whole backpack full of pharmacia.
Told you.
And
this bitch actually says it online that she has a big bag full of drugs.
Because it's just so gross. It's like, why so many pills when I could just.
Yo, she got a whole bag of pills. Why don't you show that? A whole bag of pills. You know, when the cops show up to tell them to move their tent again, you know, just tell someone to, hey, yo, check that book bag.
Use medical marijuana.
Jenny, I promise you, by Saturday, you won't have access to that no more. By Saturday, you will not have access to that no more. I promise you.
Instead of using so many pills, and I'm like 20 fucking pills a day.
You love your gabapentin. Love it.
Marijuana solves all of my problems. That's why I'm taking the pills.
You know what? Then, to be fair, you should get a card. If that solves your problem, your pain relief, whatever, you get a card, and then anyone who comes forward to help you, they can't say nothing, right? Because you have a medical card. Hey, it's fine. It's medical. But you're kind of illegally doing it in that state because you don't have a medical card. You're sitting there smoking with Rich, who does have the medical card. That's why this whole, he bought it. No, he did not buy it. They bought it from Rich. Rich went to the wherever dispensary over there with their $115 and bought them a bunch of pot.
Guess what I'm gonna choose?
You're going to choose something else, let me tell you. I can't wait.
It's almost over. 3, 2, 1. There we go. All right. So let me get out of the screen here. So let's get into this.
I can't wait.
Imagine being able
Oh, no.
Just
What the heck is this? Hold on a minute.
Base 44.
There we go. Hold on.
AI creation platform.
Hit the wrong button. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's get into this here now. All right. So according to Shanny, because I'm going to say something here first, and then I'm going to let you say what you got to say. All right. According to Shanny, right? She said that she was smoking weed that I bought her. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened. You also saw the video and whatnot, right? I went out there and I saw them. Obviously, I had a red bag, and I don't know where it is because before the show's over, when Ashley starts talking, I'm going to find it. Okay, I have this red bag of Delta 8. This Delta 8 is mega old. Okay, I've had this Delta 8 since the hotel thingy. All right. So I go down there and I said, because I surprised them, as I told everybody, I paid them a surprise visit. They was inside the tent, and I asked them what they was doing inside of the tent. I said, and they said that they was eating pizza. This is what they told me. Okay, so a lot of you donated to them over the weekend, right? They told me that they were eating pizza. Shanny never came out the tent. I never saw them eating any pizza or anything like that. But Chris was in there. I think Jeff and Shanny and these different people were in the four of them was in the tent, and they were all getting high. How do I know this? Because Shanny and Rev told me that they was getting high inside of the tent, and they were.
See, I told you, but I don't know why he's not saying that they were getting high on more than just weed, medical weed.
I mean, that they were eating pizza. There was no empty pizza box or anything like that. When you guys saw me get Jason, we walked away from where they were, which we're able to do. It wasn't really that far. If you actually look at the camera, you might be able to see the tent right there or whatever. But we walked away. And then what happened was, what was it? When we walked away, I'm having brain fog, I'm sorry. When we walked away and we went on the other side where the tall grass is and everything, and we started talking and whatnot, Jason was high as a kite. Jason also told me that they took $118 that they made. Now, mind you, I surprise visited them.
Yo, rewind. I hear you. Spend 160 max a week on weed, and I share it with another person. 115 that you're homeless and have other needs is crazy. Yeah, no, I agree, dude. I have my stuff, and I have a medical card, and it's like 6 months old. You know, get an eighth or a quarter, and it just sits there. Especially if you have like a one hitter, dude. That's all you need. The older you get, like some people say, it just knocks you down. But yeah, you got to put those other needs first. You know, whether G-Man's, I'll say this, whether his bias towards other creators or whatever this is was towards that, I really think he should have put his feelings towards other creators aside and realize, why help these people? You want to do it for content? All right, monetize. Or you don't want to monetize. You don't want to do the 1099. You're asking for super chats to like Cash App. No one's super chatting no one's sending him Cash Apps. So what's the point of this? I feel like he wants money, but he doesn't at the same time. And then he's trying to like rub it into other creators' faces. And then that, like, you know, he's his own worst enemy, you know, and I'm trying to say that as nice as possible.
I'm planning on doing some things with him because I had like 3 hours until my bus was going to leave. I even called Ash. Ash was busy and she couldn't come and see me or nothing like that. All right. He told me that Shanny spent $118 on weed. He also told me that every time they get donations on YouTube, she's always wanting to buy weed. And he was getting sick of it and he wanted to get off of it. Okay, this is what he told me. All right. And when I say weed, I'm talking about THC, okay, and Delta 8. All right. He was frustrated with her. Okay. Now, you want to see how my story is consistent? Let me show you something here real quick.
Now for the DMs.
You're getting that. You know what I love?
Nothing. Meth.
And like, she loves Jason. Jason loves her. But when we went to McDonald's, Shanny was sitting next to Jason, and Jason kept staring at me. And he goes to Shanny, remember? He goes, "Oh my God, she reminds me of that first girl I was in love with."
Oh, bullshit. Oh, she said reminds her of that method I used to be in love with. Dude, seriously? I don't believe that.
Yeah.
He really loves you, Shanny. Really loves you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Of her.
He keeps breaking up with her every 5 minutes, but he's in love with her or whatnot, right? Let me read this text here. So a lot of you was wondering why Shanny didn't have a roof over her head yet, right? The place that I had prepared for them wasn't ready yet. This is what I sent them. Some of this I'm gonna have to edit.
Could you
Maybe I will have to edit all of
before
it.
you read it? Hey, could you kind of like show the text message to show like
I can do that.
that's there? You don't have to let them read it. Just show that you have it.
So this is the room that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You know, it's like if you want money and you need to do more than. Oh, I'm going to offer my Cash App. The dude has enough subscribers. He has enough watch time. He can definitely monetize. He just chooses not to. I told him several times, monetize. No, I want a big donate. I'm like, dude, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that for me. It doesn't work like that for anybody. I don't know anyone who can just do this, not monetized, and make any type of money. It's just, that's just not how things work around here. But, you know, like I said, I bet you he's not going to talk about his brother. I bet you he's not going to talk about the Rev's cousin. But let's continue.
They was going to get, okay? That's the room that they was going to get. Okay? The room is big enough for a twin-size bed, a TV, and a dresser. All right? This is the statement that...
Oh, here, let me go back to that. I want to see the place.
That's the room that they was going to get.
Now... That's, I mean, if that's a basement, that looks pretty good. That looks like a furnished basement. I know it was supposed to be like a bigger, like a decent size loft type of basement that was going to have its own washing facilities and everything. Like I said, like they ever use it, but a bathroom that they can tear up. But can you imagine shit on the floor, holes in the walls? That's what would have happened if those two would have moved in. Guaranteed.
Okay, the room is big enough for a twin-size bed, a TV, and a dresser. All right.
But she
this
ain't.
is the statement that that I sent them. Let me read this in real quick.
That's a huge bitch.
Okay, so this is it right here. Can you see that?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so they can pause and they can actually read this and confirm what I'm going to say. All right. It says, okay, this is what you will need when I come and see you. You will need $90 for the bus and a fresh pair of clothes. You can't smell on the bus. I said this to them, okay? I said, you won't need a lot once you get in New Jersey. But if you want the shelter, get that free ID, because this is what everybody's telling me on YouTube that they can get, right? These people swear on here, I don't listen, but I do. Then it says, but if you want the shelter, you got to get the free ID. $90 will cover the bus ride to get you...
Did she shave her eyebrows? That's crazy. No, I mean, did she actually do it?
To get to the room, and I'll provide more than likely on Sunday or Monday. That's when they was officially going to move into the room, either Sunday or Monday. Then I said, also be prepared to not smoke most of the day. Not to smoke most of the day. I must have voiced this thing. My period's all over the place. Okay, there are other stuff, but if you fulfill all of that. So be prepared. You're not coming here high. So that's basically, I told them that they can't smoke weed.
Okay, so basically, you know, wherever he found them, you can't be getting high there, and that is their problem, because there's no way. They're not ready. They need to get, like people used to tell me, you know, you gotta get beat up a little bit more. They need to get beat up a little bit more until they're really desperate. Like when she was trying to pull that a couple weeks ago, oh my God, I'm desperate in the 10. I was SA'd by this guy, but I'm not gonna do nothing about it. And then G-Man's like, oh, me and Jason, we spoke to him. Really? You spoke to him? You didn't beat him up? Jason didn't put hands on him like he put his hands on her kid? It's really weird. You know, priorities, like you guys are saying.
Can't smoke here. That they, not here, but where I was gonna send them. And then they was gonna need $90. So this is the next statement that they give me here. Hold on a minute. Hold up. Let me try to hide. Let me see something here. You will see that it says, hold on right there, where it says, we will try. That's what they said. Now, mind you, when I left that Sunday, Ash, from seeing them, I think that was a Sunday. I think it was a Sunday, right? When I left that Sunday, I was already seething. That I realized that they made $118 and Shanny spent all of that stuff on marijuana. Right? So I was seething. I was mad. You've been around me. You see how I am.
A homeless person. Keep feeling bad for her and giving her money so she could smoke it.
Yeah, I'm kind of to blame for that. I'm gonna have to eat some humble pie today. But the point is that
oh yeah, you will.
They received donations from people on the internet, and that money was used to buy marijuana, and that's what she did with it.
And that is what the biggest problem is. That's really kind of what this stems to. They were going to move in this week, this past Monday, and instead of them getting their money together to move out of the tent, they got high with it. Now, I don't know if they were trying to tell him, like, hey, celebration. I don't know why they just couldn't take like $20 and get a little bit and then give him 100 and say, here's what our donation money or our cash out money that we got. But, you know, we did decide to celebrate a little bit. We're getting out of here. I think that could have been fine. But he didn't want them to carry anything on the bus. He didn't want them, because remember, she doesn't have a medical card. If anything happens, because, you know, going, especially crossing the state, they can both get into a lot of trouble.
I want to let people know is, if you want to know if they are hungry and them being hungry is legitimate, call the CIC and simply say, do you have food there? You don't got to say you're a YouTube fan or nothing like that. Just simply say if you have food there for the people that comes in here. If they tell you yes, they are not hungry, they are lying to you. Okay? Which is what they did that weekend, because I went into the CIC, you know, before I started making my videos and everything, and I'm mad because I asked Christians to try to help these guys. One of the persons is in my chat right now, Brother Beckel, where we were trying to raise money privately to try to get them an apartment. They're mad because of this, and you're going to see it yourself. This is the very next thing that Shanny said. This is why I think when they said we will try, I think that was Jason. This is Shanny speaking here, and I can tell. Okay, so I'm going to put this here so everybody can see this here, so that you guys can see this here, okay? Okay, so it says, also, are you trying to start drama with us?
Oh, for the love of fuck.
Are you serious? This is what... Let me let people see this here so they can see it. Okay? She says, are you trying to start drama with us? Listen, I'm tired of people playing the carrot game. I'll put this on here so everybody can see this here.
The carrot
I don't
game?
like
What
when
does
I'm
that
told
mean?
something and get another in return. Now the story is changing. Are you a friend or a YouTuber? What comes first? Your priorities? I'm sorry, what comes first in your priorities? Then she says, do you think we are stupid? Nah, man.
Nah, man. You know that, Shanny. Nah, man.
Been there, done that. And then she says, like the HEL, I can say hell. Like, who the hell are you to judge people cold in a tent?
Yeah,
we had
I
breakfast,
agree.
lunch, and dinner. You know, food is not cheap eating on the streets, even when there's soup kitchens. Sometimes you come a little late because you walk there. I know, man, seems like you have an agenda. So if so, leave us alone. We have no agenda on anyone. This is the very next thing that she says after I told them that they'll have to spend a little bit of money and get IDs.
And which is valid, you know. Which is, hey, what's up, Christy Claw? Good to see you. That is valid. He should not be spending money on IDs. And then he was like, well, Jason's is more because he's got his suspended. Well, that's on him. He should get his own ID. But you know what? You don't need an ID to get a job. You don't need an ID to get on a bus. Why Jason doesn't have his IDs, you know, that's on him. He needs to figure that out. But that is so crazy. They could have had a place to live, and all they had to do was just even make the appearance that they were clean. Why couldn't they just take their weed and just like leave the basement apartment and walk down the street and get high in the woods? I mean, for real. Like if it's that much pain relief and you need it, I don't know. Like, I don't understand these two.
Now the YouTubers was on here saying that they was gonna never do anything that they were supposed to do. Whatnot, right? Next one right here.
Who said that?
This is me responding here. Okay? Beckel's gonna be mad when he sees this one. He's gonna be hot. Beckel, don't leave because I want you to hear this, okay? I said, I'm not causing drama. I'm just getting you ready for when you get here. I had told you a little bit about this, that it was going to be like when you got here. And then she says, I believe it when I see it. This is what she said. Okay?
Oh, wait, hold on. I'll believe it when I see it. I think seeing the apartment, there you go.
I believe it when I see it.
Let me see it.
This is what she said.
What did she say? I believe it when I... Okay. All right, so yeah, she said that. Stupid, though. He had a place set up for her, but I feel like he dodged the bullet. She could feel her feelings about being used, but she should have said that when he was there. Like, I don't want to make this video. Jason doesn't want to make this video. We're kind of uncomfortable. We just want to slump in the corner. I mean, it looked pretty obvious, and he should have told her, "Listen, you guys are if you're gonna do drugs, that I can't get you at my brother's house or anyone's other place." And I'm not going to use Veckel and these other church groups to pool money together to get this place for you. Screw you, you know? Do it on your own.
Okay. Shanny's been acting funny ever since Chris came into her life, where he's using his medical marijuana card. You remember when he showed you that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got something that you want to say before I continue to read this?
I mean, not really. You're pretty much covering everything. I'm disgusted. Like,
I'm disgusted that you try to force your way back in here, and like what Dave's saying, like, you know, accusing people of sharing pictures. No one's sharing pictures. No one cares about you. Ash, you were not that important. Sorry, no offense. You're not that important. We still don't even understand why you even showed up. Just to clout? That's what it looks like to me. Try to get views for your another channel. I wonder how long. Usually she gets to, like, I don't know, 100 subscribers and she deletes it.
How could you not want to help yourself? They don't want to help themselves, and that's why I'm mad.
Gotcha. Okay, so the next one says, I said you would get a room for 10 days. I said you would have food and you'd be given shelter like a Bowery mission to go to. I said you might go upstate New York. That's when I was trying to get Brother Beckel to try to do something for them and whatnot, right? But Beckel here says it ain't never going to happen ever again in life. Then I said, so I'm not starting anything. If you don't want my help, say so. There are other homeless people out there. And I said it just like that, right? Then I said, look, sounds like you believe them online. Fine. Say, just don't say I didn't want to help you. And I will stop visiting and I will stop texting. I think that's pretty.
Okay, but and you see how far things went? He went from getting them to a place at his brother's to getting him to another place in New York with 6 months paid up front to I can get you 10 days. It's because they kept dragging their feet. And when they dragged their feet, everyone started to bail out. Everyone's like, fuck this. Like, why are we going to, you know, if they're dragging their feet, we're giving them this huge opportunity to not sleep in a tent. It is going to be getting warm out. You know, that tent is going to be sweltering. They're going to wish, like, seriously, in a couple weeks, they're going to wish they took this offer.
Cut and dry, right?
Right.
Tell me that you think I'm lying to you, and I will stop texting you, and I will stop calling you, and I will stop visiting you, right? And then this is what, and then I gave them a deadline like I always do. I said, you have till the end of the day.
Yeah, and Cobra, I get that. You know, like I said, I was homeless as well. I was in an apartment for like 2 years. Not an apartment, sorry, a hotel. But I had the state pay for it. Long, like in 2004, whatever. But I think his thing was to get all their stuff together so they could go, so they could get on the bus. And they took the money and spent it. But you know what? He should not be surprised that they did that, because this sounds just like when G-Man had money to buy... pay his phone bill, but he paid the Block Talk Radio instead. So I don't know, like, this is typical them two, like both of them fighting with each other. Oh, you should have paid the money on this. You need to get IDs. You need to get a bus ticket. Oh, you didn't do that? All right, well then he should say screw them and move on.
Then they said, I don't know what they are saying because I'm not online. This is what she said here. Whether you guys can see that or not. All right. And then I said, okay, so why are you asking me if I'm starting drama? And then I said, if you don't want my help, say it. Then she says, because this is what you do to people. You play them like a Kit Kat. Mind you, I told them they had to get their own bus fare because I see that they can raise money. They raised $118 in just a very short period of time when they got on the equipment that they were hungry, right?
And you see, this is, a lot of people are going to have an issue, man, because at first you told me it was 150 when I talked to you privately. And then it was 115, and now it's 118. So I feel like this number is changing, number one. And number two, I've never seen this video that Jason made where he raised all this money. If anyone knows where this video is that Jason made, let me know in the comments. Maybe it's on his channel. I'll look right now. But yeah, I've never seen this video that kind of started this ball rolling.
Also, this isn't my first rodeo with you. You screw people over. I don't want your help. I need your help. It's a necessity to survival. but I have an undeniable right by God to express myself. Put that right there. All of this happened, ladies and gents, when I told them that they was going to have to spend $90 on a bus ticket, and I told them that they was going to have to get IDs and whatnot, right?
Yep.
Then I said, I don't mind helping you. You got $118 this weekend. The only reason I know this is because Jason told me. There's no way I could have possibly known how much money they got unless somebody told me, and Jason told me this, right? So I don't mind helping you. You got $118 this weekend, and you spent it on weed. So if I ask you to spend money on a bus ticket, then you need to spend money on a bus ticket. If you want a roof over your head, and I said it just like that. See that there? Psych ward. And then she's going to go, Jason's missing. Jason's missing. Jason's missing. Or she might dump him for Chris because Chris got that medical marijuana card. And Chris is...
I thought it was Rich. Wait, is Chris the guy? The guy that's got the medical card that was in that tent?
Actually going to be upset anyway because Chris wanted to come over here to New Jersey too, and so did Jeff. And guess what? I still might get them and bring them over here and take away her precious little supply. I don't have to go to their site. All I got to do is go to the CIC and wait. That's all I got to do. They know me there. They all know me as G-Man there. I will just sit there and I will wait. You know? And then when he comes...
Dude, that's not a flex, you know? Yo, everybody knows my name at the homeless shelter. Think about how that sounds.
I'm like, listen to me. Do you want a roof over your head? Yes or no? And I'll bring him over to New Jersey and he can go to the shelter. Because unlike those two, he actually has ID. You know? But are you there, Ash?
Yeah, I'm here. I just sent you a message.
Okay. Do it. Do it.
Fuck that deadline. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, do it. Do it. They got to learn they can't be doing stuff like that. Because if you do it, Jason's going to end up back in another psych ward again. He's going to lose it. He's going to straight up lose it. All right? But,
why?
Yeah, so Shanny tried to say that I was using her for YouTube clout or YouTube views or whatever. You know what I mean? Shanny sees how I look at those other homeless people over there and whatnot. So, like I said, she doesn't have to accept my help. The other ones will. They'll gladly do it. Maybe I'll bring Ashley with me and we can just go help them.
All right. I'm totally down for that. They fucking don't want to be there. That poor kid has been homeless for how long? That's fucking terrible.
Yeah, but you don't... So... Unlike those two, you don't know their situation. I hate to say it like that, but you some people, yeah, they just get into a bad bond. They had a job, but it doesn't work out. But some people have a serious addiction, man. You don't understand. I think everyone's telling you, and people are even saying it in my chat that, you know, a serious addiction needs rehab. Not here's a new place to wreck. Here's a new place to get high or do whatever you want because they're not going to get a job. They're not going to work. They're not going to do anything else. You know, because they can't. They're, you know, they have either addiction issues, other issues. I don't know, man. You really should think about that before going there, offering to help people, and then people get pissed off because they can't, you know.
I want people to understand something here, all right? I keep my mouth shut on here for a reason. My goal was to help them in a very unique or in a very special way, try to get them somewhere where they can go get their ID. I even got them a temporary place to get their ID, to get their identification, where everybody thought they were going to live at a different address. Like, I had this all planned out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but the second she heard you got to pay for bus fare, yeah, you can't spend your money on weed. The second she heard that she was going to have to get some IDs, she didn't want nothing to do with that. She expects me to do everything for her. And that's just not going to happen. It didn't happen when it was over there. Actually, it happened for a little bit in Fisk, but you know what I mean? But
yes,
it ain't going to happen now. Ever. Not going to happen.
Oh, I can't wait.
Drugs and whatnot, right? Actually, do me a favor, talk for a little bit, because I want to show people what I'm talking about.
Yes, let's see.
I'm not looking at the comments, but I know people are probably ripping me apart. But everyone's saying that I'm using Shanny and Rev. If I was using Shanny and Rev, first of all, I'd be posting videos about them.
Yeah.
Second of all,
you are.
My channel's not about them. I have nothing on there about them. I spoke about Shanny and Rev a couple times. I have pictures. I have a lot of stuff that I could put up here if I want to, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, I agree, Chris. Like I said, this woman here, she has no part in any of this. And it's just like, you know, just let them be, you know, like rule number one of doing this stuff. Don't touch the poo, you know, like they're homeless for a reason. Let them figure it out.
I'm not exploiting them. I tried to help them. G-Man tried to help him. I'm done.
Why?
My hands are clean. How the fuck do you talk shit about somebody that got everything for you, gave you money, got you food multiple fucking times, and you're just gonna...
Because they're mentally ill. What part of this do you not understand? They have a mental illness.
Do that to somebody?
So So let me tell everybody
right.
okay, so when I went to the tent, I said, Shanny, give me a slice of pizza. And I got a surprise for you. And I showed her this bag here. She was like, oh, we ate all the pizza, G-Man.
No box?
Because naturally, I don't believe that garbage. So I was like, okay, why don't you give me a slice of pizza, Shanny? Oh, G-Man, we ate all of the pizza. We ate all these. Let me see a pizza box. Oh, G.
Yeah, dude, but this does not line up when you were saying that she lost so much weight, that you brought her to the Wendy's, and you paid for everyone, including Ashley, and then whatever, she didn't want anything, and then you brought her again, and she didn't want anything. I don't know.
Man, you know, we're in here, we're messed up, and yada, yada. I didn't even see a box for the pizza. So what I did to motivate her is I showed her these, and I think you guys see me show this one here before. You know how long I had these, Ashley?
Okay, yeah, that's Delta 8, you know, so I think they're trying to say that you bought them medical marijuana, not Delta 8. But again, he can't buy it in that state without a medical card.
While.
I've had these a while. These are so dried up, it's not even funny.
Just throw them away.
Like, this is Delta O. No, this is THCO.
Yeah,
this is Delta 10, right?
Yeah.
This is Delta 10, and I have Delta 8 in here, and a couple of other things. A whole bag of this in here. It's about maybe 12 or 15 of them in this bag.
I never heard of Delta 9 or 10 or whatever. That must be fucking worse than the other ones.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Sorry.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I don't think he was trying to say to them, oh, you can't smoke real marijuana. You got to smoke this synthetic, fake crap. I don't believe that for a second.
No. It's, I want to show people another one here.
Okay.
So, people are saying drugs. These ain't drugs. You can buy these in a regular store. You know what I mean? Depending on what you're doing. But the point is that, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You can buy that here.
Yeah. So the point is that I offered it. They didn't want it because they said they needed an electronic device to be able to use it. But they were still getting high in here because they was smoking the stuff that they were getting from Chris, the medical marijuana. So I'm not the supply no more.
All right, not Rich, Chris, the kid. So, okay, so Rich is the guy that allegedly SA'd her, which I do not believe. Chris is the younger kid, 22-year-old. They showed.
Right? So what they're going to do now is that they're going to play him and use him. You know what I mean? At least until what's going to happen to them today is going to happen. You know what I mean? And then Jason ends up in a psych ward, and we get 900 videos. I can't find Jason. Which is what's going to ultimately end up happening. You know?
Dude, again, why kick this hornet's nest? We don't make it. I don't think you should make threats online saying that, we're going to do this. Like, if you know something, you should have just told them right then and there. You should not just, all right, now I'm going to do this. It's going to get them really upset. Like, okay, yeah, I mean, it'll be funny, but it doesn't look good for you. And just understand how people, how the optics are going to not look good on you for that. Even though these people are horrible people. It's just, don't even interact. Don't even bother them, man.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So,
I think he is.
She makes this video. Now, mind you, she told me to go on YouTube and to go brag and boast about whatever. I didn't make no video, especially right away. I was on Buckwheat's channel yesterday, and I was on a members only stream, and I think he made it public or whatever. But I was on Buckwheat. By the way, Buckwheat was cordial. But we're going to get to him in a minute, actually, because I know you said you had a few things that you wanted to say about him. But the point is I was on there, and I kind of hinted at what I'm going to talk about today. You know what I mean? And I was pretty angry the day it actually happened. I could have did all of that stuff in real time right then and there. I chose not to do it because it kind of contradicted how I feel about the entire situation, and I got to calm down a little bit. So I'm still offering them, the room that they was going to stay in. You know what I mean? But now I don't want nothing to do with them because now she's back on this mindset that she just wants to get high. That's all she wants to do. She wants to lay around and get high. All this stuff about nobody trying to feed them and nobody trying to help them and nobody giving them no money, that is a bunch of malarkey. The only reason I'm not showing my Cash App right now is because it's going to reveal the other people that I've been giving money to, and I don't want to do that. So all I'm saying is that Shanny just wants to lay around, and all she wants to do is just like lay around and just get high and get high and get high and get high.
Well, of course.
That is not going to happen. You all saw the text messages. She was butthurt because I told her she was going to have to pay for her own bus tickets. If you can make $118 just for asking food, just imagine what you can do if you ask people for bus fare to go to New York.
Now, that's his thing about this. That everything was set up to for a New York apartment. They had to pay for bus fare and I guess get IDs if they wanted to. I don't know, but they were supposed to have money and be ready to go and pay their own bus fare. I don't get why they didn't. I feel like this is the best chance they're going to get. As far as this Buffweed guy, they could have done whatever he wanted them to do. If someone's offering you $4,000, you have nothing, why wouldn't you take that? Especially if they're going to give you like at least half up front, then you might do a couple of things. I mean, ultimately, everyone knows that of whatever that someone has planned for these two, it's always going to fall through because they cannot be committed to anything, you know. The only thing they can be committed to is an asylum.
But they gladly paid it.
Nobody gives a shit about them. That's the thing. Everyone is exploiting them for views, and everyone's mad because it's coming to an end. How the
what? Then why are you again? Why are you here? Okay, you know, I'm not saying that you don't have any valid points here and there, but why are you here? If no one cares about that. Yeah, no, people, actually, with all due respect, well, really no respect, we don't like child abusers like yourself. You know, we don't like people that just kind of get high off bad drugs in front of little kids. We think that's weird and cringe. So, you know, it's like, why are you aligning yourself with other child abusers? You know, that's a question. Why don't you answer that?
I curse a lot. Jesus. How like how do you I don't understand. I don't understand how you could just act the way you are. You have everything set up for you and you'd rather sit there and get fucking high.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that he thought that if he was going to set this up, which he did set this up, that she was going to be like, okay, now is the time to clean up. And I told him from the jump, don't help them. Get them into a rehab, get them, you know, because whatever they're doing is more than medical marijuana. You know, they want to spin this. He gave us Delta 8 and this guy wants to spin. Well, they bought medical marijuana from Chris, whatever. I feel like you knew what you were getting into when you signed up.
Exactly. And Jason, after what I just got finished saying on here, if you guys did not hear this, I'm going to say this to you again. All right. When the uncle sells that house, Jason's going to get between $10,000 and $20,000 from the uncle. Shanny doesn't know this. If Shanny sees this part of the video, they're probably broken up right now.
Yeah. Yep. So should we get to this now or later? I guess there's enough people. Let's yeah. So apparently, the uncle's son, Jason's cousin, is selling the home. G-Man was thinking about purchasing it. Which, again, another stupid idea. Why would you do that? Just stay away from these two. If you think that that's a way to get content, I don't know. I'm just saying. But then that fell through. And now they're going to sell the home and Jason's going to get an apartment. That's what's going to happen. Now, if he gets $10,000, $20,000 like he just said for said apartment, what do you think is going to happen, guys? They're never going to pay after the time. Jason has no credit because he ruined that condo in Colorado. Shanny has no credit either. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to get kicked out. And they're going to try to play squatters' rights. They're going to pee and shit on the floor like they always do. There's going to be blood on the walls, just like Colorado. There's going to be holes in the bathroom because, I don't know, Shanny likes to throw Jason around. I don't know. But there's going to be holes all over. They're going to break stuff. That apartment's going to be ruined. So, yeah. And mark my words, that's going to happen. They're going to be in an apartment because I don't see his idea of getting them into whatever. That's not going to work out. 6 months and then you got to take care of the rest. That's not going to work out. They're probably going to be in that tent until the uncle's son sells the home. Let's continue.
Probably.
So here we go here. Some of the people that are watching here are not my usual supporters. These people that are coming from here, I can tell by the name of their channel names and whatnot.
Oh, Von! Hi, Von.
Yeah, some of them are saying, let me see something here. Hold on.
I like Von. He's nice.
Okay. Somebody says boo-hoo.
What does nice mean? Oh, you mean like you haven't attacked them yet and said that they're just sharing pictures of your kids or whatever, and you're not making bullshit up about them, saying that there's some 65-year-old pedo drug addict. Oh, I mean like that nice? Well, let's just wait. Let's just see how long it takes for you to make up lies about them.
They won't let you exploit them for content.
We're not exploiting everybody. You guys are mad.
How many different people make videos about this stuff?
There ain't no man. What are you talking about? Shut your meth mouth.
You know what I mean? I think the YouTube audience that says that I've been exploiting Shanny and Red need to go get a dictionary. I really think they need to do that, especially the content creators. You know what I mean? Because I don't think they know what that word means. That don't just apply to me. That would apply to everybody who talks about them. Nobody's exploiting them or trying to help them. You know what I mean? Because they're too busy going out there blurting out their business. But you want to know what? I got the best information about them. You want to know why? I know where they're at. I can go there right now. Well, it would take about 2.5, maybe
Sounds
2 hours
good,
and 40
man.
minutes for me to get there. But I can go there if I want to. And confront them in person if I want to. And you want to know what they can do? A whole lot of nothing.
Dude, there's 18 people there.
All of these people that are sitting there saying, "Oh, we can't exploit them. We're exploiting them." What the fuck is everyone else doing? For years, you guys have been exploiting them, making money. So shut the fuck
Thousands of dollars being gatekeepers.
Dude, you are the one that took a break at your convenience store job and followed them when they had children back to their home. Bitch, please.
Thousands of dollars being gatekeepers, making sure that they're the only people that talk about them. Like I'm stupid, like I don't see this.
We're people. We know them in real life. So if we want to talk about
That's weird. That's weird. We know them in real life. Okay, here's your crown. Sit on it.
them, guess what? We can.
Exactly. There's nothing the YouTube audience can do about it. We're going to talk about them. But
Yo, that's some gatekeeping bullshit Ashley's trying to do right now. We know them in real life. So screw all you people in the chat and everybody. We know them in real life. Yeah, nice flex, okay? I guess child abusers hang out together. Hoo. Good for you. I know. Like, what? Like, seriously, you are nobody in the grand scheme of things.
I want people to understand. I want people to understand this. I was never intending on giving them the easy life that I was like, the Shanny and everything and whatnot. No, my goal was to help them because I figured that's what they wanted. You know what I mean? So,
but you gotta understand that people do have a valid criticism when they're saying that you're going there, you're making videos, and you're like, see, nothing here, and this creator, that creator, oh, they wish they could do, like, it didn't seem like help. And then you see like how pathetic they look, and her hair is falling out and everything, and Jason doesn't even want to talk, and now they're claiming, oh, you forced him to make videos, but again, she forces Jason to make videos.
Obviously they don't. Now they want to lay around now. And listen to me. Go watch her video. Watch her video. She's okay with being in a tent now.
They don't get that, Christy. Or she doesn't, at least.
Stupid thing about that is everybody in that vicinity can see them there, and it's only a matter of time. They're stupid on a whole nother level. Shanny's probably thinking, "Oh, we'll just get another tent." She's getting comfortable with it.
It's not even hers. Those two were nice enough to let them go in that tent.
Ashley, don't forget you got the power for the chat. I don't think they know you got the power.
What happened? I don't have the chat up. I don't give a
chat up. And if you want to use the power, feel free. So make them.
Oh, was people talking against her? But gee, I'm telling you, they should, because you can't do everything that Ashley done around here and expect people to be nice to you. That's just the thing. If you come around and you start kicking hornets' nests, making up stories about everyone's a drug addict, and then everyone finds out that you are a really bad drug addict, what do you think is going to happen?
Sexual. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Ashley has mind controls on his channel. So here's the thing: if she puts you in timeout,
mind controls,
you deserved it. Chill out.
I'm gonna go in there now. I'm gonna go on my phone.
Oh yeah, I see several people that's gonna be getting screaming us. And by the way, if you block them, they don't get unblocked.
Okay. Do you hear me? Hussey's sniping us.
No, of course Hussey's doing it. The you know what? And since he's doing that, Neg says hi, Hussey. Neg says hi. Neg says hi.
That fucking video was fantastic of the lawyer.
Oh yeah, the video that I sent you regarding his court case.
Yes.
Oh, I hope he snipes me forever. Because wait till he sees it. Oh, I finally found a video without him wearing the wig. I found it. He's walking around with glasses and a hat on, and he's got a mask on. And he's driving Uber video he did too.
Hiya, Billy. Bye-bye. Who else wants to go? Who else wants to talk shit? I think they're smoking weed, and I think there's pills involved.
Yeah, she has a lot of medication bottles. She's gonna OD.
Somebody said, dude, you brought her the weed. No, we didn't.
No, I didn't buy her no weed. She said that in the see. You see how she's a liar? And she,
Well, he can't, just for the simple fact that he doesn't have a medical card in the state of Pennsylvania. Now, what he could have done, devil's advocate, he could have went from Jersey and got that weed, because all you need is a driver's license in that state, I believe, then brought it over there. But I don't think he would want to do. I think he doesn't want that stuff on him, crossing state lines and all that.
never tell the truth. Now she's a truth teller, right? Absolutely hilarious. What I bought was this, and I bought this 4 years ago. These Delta 8 thingies and whatnot.
Did you bring that?
The weed that she smoked came from you, YouTubers, because you donated it. Jason.
Oh, exactly, Chrissy. Didn't she end up in jail for child abuse? Yes, she did. Is that why she protects Shanny? Two paws of poo just make a bigger stink. Yeah. Well, that's what I said. I said, gee, man, you realize that like you're around a bunch of child abusers, like that video. And he's like, oh, I guess so. He's like, well, Ashley told me everything. I'm like, okay, did she tell you that she was making up stories about people online and making fights and supporting that Teddy guy and giving him money and giving just awful people money? And then when people called her out, she threw some innocent woman under the bus, the friend that was with her, and said that it was all her and she had nothing to do with it. She's just as bad in my opinion.
Did a video saying that he needed food and that they was in desperate need of food. Listen to me when I tell you guys this regarding food, okay?
I'm listening.
Listen to me. They eat for free at the CIC. Not only do they get food, but they get canned.
Yo, they eat for free at the CIC.
They can charge their phones. They can do all of that stuff. And the reason why they didn't stream is because she didn't have no data. That is the reason why she didn't stream. She had no data. They have plenty of food. I assure you of that. What they want is choice food. That's what they want. Did you notice, Ashley, when we took them to McDonald's, they didn't even eat all of their food.
No.
See, now he's saying that.
Because they was already full. Because they was eating at the CIC. I've been noticing that about them. That's the third time I've been around Shanny when she wasn't hungry at all.
But dude, you should have said in that video, in my last video, there was garbage all around the tent. You didn't think that was going to happen at the new place you were going to put them in? That they were just going to have garbage on the floor? This is how they live.
At all. She didn't want no food. You know what I mean? She barely ate the food that we got her from McDonald's. We went to Taco Bell. She barely drank the Baja Blast I got her.
That was fantastic.
Oh, yeah. If I got something out of this whole experience, I got to do the whole Baja Blast with them. And I got to call her the Minnesota Barracuda to her face. You know? It was great. It's absolutely great. I called her the Minnesota Barracuda to her face. You know what I mean? So, but anyway, does anybody have any questions in the live chat for me or Ashley?
Yeah, I have the comments on my phone, the live comments.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for me and Ashley? One of my one here.
Somebody said, how did you and Shanny meet? Which one, me or Jason?
Who's that for, me or Ashley?
It's probably for Ashley, because she needs to say, yeah, I followed them home. They came into my convenience store when they had their children at the time, so this was a while back, and I followed them to their house to see where they lived. That's creepy as fuck, Ashley, I mean, people think G-Man was pushing, going line or pushing boundaries. She was pushing boundaries, following them home, especially when they had 2 kids in the car with them. That's just weird stalker vibes.
All right, Ashley, why don't you go ahead and answer that, and then I'll answer it.
Well, if they're saying me, Jason used to come to my job all the time and flirt with me.
So you follow them?
I've seen.
And that's the other thing. Shanny didn't know who you was.
Right.
Supposedly. She didn't know who you was. I tried to explain. I said, listen, you know who she is? She was like, no, I don't remember her. But the way she looked at you.
Yeah. And you see Jason? Jason's like, oh, I remember you.
Yeah.
You do.
She didn't like.
All right, well, Ashley, I mean, to Jason's credit, he'll flirt with an AI, fake thing. So it's like, I don't think it's your looks that he's after. I think it's just anyone who looks maybe slightly cleaner than Shanny.
Like that, man.
He likes child abusers.
Somebody said that I'm Essie.
Essie.
Jason's fucking fake girl. That's
you mind if I showed them a picture of you? She's not Essie. She's not Essie. No, I don't want to show because I didn't change the. No, I don't want to do that because I made a mistake last time on my phone.
The poop bucket said, Something about gabapentin. Yeah, if you fucking take a bunch of gabapentin, it's like taking an opiate. A lot of people that were admitted to my rehab, that's what they had to come off of. That
see, guys. I need you to take a mental note of that. My rehab, my CIC caseworker, my, abuse counselor, because she went through all this.
And
she's no better.
I think that was another one. That was a big one, and it's sad because it's all older people too.
Some people are asking, did you have connections? Matter of fact, I'll get the specific question. It says, did you have connections?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. No, you didn't. You had the same CPS case worker because you have CPS in your life. Period. You didn't have special connections. Give me a break. Who are you? They could get fired for giving out private information like someone else's fucking CPS, situation.
Why the CYS was right there when Jason showed up. I have a friend, called the friend, said, listen, this is what's going on. It needs to be taken care of.
You're such a liar.
They're gone.
I'm pretty sure Zachary came to the store holding his pants up like this because he ain't
I did.
Yeah.
Those kids look fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, that's rich coming from someone who had their kid in a full diaper, and your friend ran out the back door, and the kid had no one there, and then you come strolling into your house high as a kite. Come on, that's rich coming from you. I'm just saying, my opinion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what did it. Because Shanny was just doing a whole bunch of and on top of that, it doesn't take a lot to go by, and it's not like she wasn't making money. You know what I mean? It wasn't like she wasn't making money.
Right.
People need to understand something about monetizing your channel. You make actually decent money with that. You can make $1,000 pretty easy. And Shanny, as much as she gets on here claiming she's broke, she gets that money and she's not responsible with it. She's just not. And when I was telling YouTube that I was being like a big brother, I was telling her, look, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to do.
Right.
Did I ever tell you what she did that very first time I found her over there at Tent City? Did I ever tell you what she did?
No.
Okay, so what happened was we walked from Taco Bell and we went to Tent City. She had me sit down. Now, mind you,
bring
where
up a little bit.
Tent City was, you had to make a turn and go down towards like this abandoned like baseball field or whatever, right? But before you make that turn, there's a place where you can sit down. She sat there, and I was like, well, why are you sitting down? She says, I'm tired. Look over there, G-Dan. And I go walk over there, and guess what's sitting right there? The dispensary. The dispensary. She did all of that on purpose.
People are sitting here saying, oh, well, you were defending them a couple days ago because we were trying to fucking help them.
Yeah.
That's why. Yeah. And you know what? If they didn't do anything like this, I would be defending them still.
Yeah. How are you supposed to help people that can't get help? They need rehab. They need help like that. And then that can help them into halfway house and all that. Anything you guys were doing was, for your own benefits. And I think everyone knows that. It's pretty apparent.
Yeah, they're going to be so dishonest on here. They're not even going to mention the fact that Shanny was the one who made this video. That Shanny, and mind you, I don't think Hussey's seen this part if he's sniping this. What he needs to do is go rewind the fact that I showed the text messages where I showed you why Shanny's acting the way she's acting. Because I told her she had to buy a bus ticket, and I told her that she had to get ID. She didn't like that. And I told her she couldn't smoke where I was bringing her.
I don't understand the whole ID though. I mean, I don't think I really, unless I'm wrong, do you need an ID to get on a bus, a Greyhound bus, to go from where she was to New York?
Right.
So.
Well, I'm typing a comment for somebody.
Somebody says, but you just remember the boys looking bad. Yes, I do. I remember Zachary putting his pants up like this. He didn't have a belt.
You could have born that instead of Delta 8.
Actually is they try to say that I knew about the neglect or I'm partially responsible for the neglect because if the kids didn't have something, that automatically makes it child abuse and whatnot. Yeah. You know what I mean? So these arguments that they have is pretty stupid. Because if that's the case, every parent on planet Earth is a child abuser because a kid doesn't have something. They need to stop with this nonsense. You know what I mean? But the point is, I don't believe that Shanny.
Well, then they're not child abuser if you didn't have a belt. You see how you just made that a logical fallacy?
Doing everything that she possibly could at that time when they were living in that house. She could have did more. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Okay, so then so he was saying everything's together. You need to get a bus ticket, and you guys need to get your ID sorted out. I guess she thought, I don't know. He's trying to figure that out. I can understand why he'd feel a certain way. Like, I'm dealing with this. Everyone's making fun of me. And I finally figured that I finally find a place and you guys just need to get there. And they ruin it. And then they just get high with their money. So on one hand, I could see where he's coming from. On the other hand, I could see where they're coming from. But I just feel like, leave them to their own demise. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, they're not going to make videos anymore. Of course. So when they need more money, they'll make more videos.
Yeah. So it's different when you hear about this on YouTube. It's another thing when you got to go through this in person. A lot of people can get on here and say that you would never trick me.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, okay.
Same here.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Go meet her in person and tell me that. There's only 3 people on social media that I know that have met Shanny. Myself, Ashley, and this other guy called Agent of Doubt. We met her. We know what it's like. It ain't as easy as everybody think it is.
Right.
You know?
I love the fact that I could get rid of some of these people.
Oh, yeah. You got the power. You got the power.
I'll just put that on. You just got timed out. So.
Yep.
When you want to come back tonight,
you get rid of them.
Yeah.
And don't ask me to unblock you guys later either. Watch what you say and you don't have to worry about this. And you know I'm going to take forever to unblock you, so watch your mouth.
oh my God, Bucky, shut the fuck up. You used to say horrible shit about me. Get fucked.
Oh, shout out, Fucky. Shout out, Fucky. Oh, she got dude. Ashley, you said horrible shit about everybody. Stop it. You decided to show up like a month ago and want to, go face first into this drama. So expect to get, some lashings.
What did he say?
I don't know because I just blocked it, but he was one that really fucking came at me and my kids. I'm pretty sure he's the one that got the picture of my daughter and used that on the YouTube thing and then went into Carrie's chat.
You got a picture of your what?
My kid.
Yeah. Okay. Again, you have proof of this? Because I don't believe a damn word you say. You remember, I'm also a 65-year-old man, and Omni is a 60-year-old, and Omni's doing bad hard drugs. Oh my God! But again, you have any proof of this?
How are you?
No.
Got pictures of my children.
That's not tolerable. Block them. I don't want them unblocked either. Block them.
Blocking makes them look weak. No, I'm blocking them because I don't want to fucking see it. I don't give a fuck. You want to get blocked too? Go ahead.
And the thing is, like I said, the brothers' basement was an idea until the brothers saw their videos. Once he heard that they were YouTubers, he said, "Can I get a link?" Gave the link. Within 5-10 minutes, he went back to G-Man and he said no. And good thing, for his brother. He dodged a big bullet with this, a big bullet.
Here's the thing, though, Ashley, that you got to understand. A lot of these people on here don't got a problem talking about minors on here, I notice. And a lot of these people are associated with some people who like minors. That's what they don't understand.
Dude, it's not that people are talking about minors. It's about that she came into the chat attacking people. A lot of people in the chat a lot of content creators that people like. So when she came in making up lies about these content creators, people in the chat were like, well, who are you? And they looked into her, found out that she was actual child abuser, meth head. Hopefully she's doing better these days, and went at her. That's what happened. Maybe she shouldn't have been attacking creators everybody likes. I don't know. Just an opinion.
I noticed, on my page, every fucking comment that comes at me is like, "Oh, where's your kids? Oh, where's your kids? Oh,
she doesn't have
kids.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, okay, get fucked, dude. It's people are trying to, maybe everyone's not everyone can articulate well that why are you an authority on this? I think that's what people are trying to say to you. Why are you such an authority on Shanny and her children when you couldn't hold children yourself? Does that make sense, Ashley? Does that make sense for you in your small brain, that if you shouldn't have any opinion about Shanny or her children or follow them home from your job when you yourself have lost kids because you were getting high outside and you let your friend watch your kid and your kid ran out the door and a police officer saved your kid from getting ran over? Whatever the hell. I mean, the kids that small, granted, they'll run outside, but they'll run outside when there's no one around to protect them. So yeah, that's definitely a valid point. Where are your kids? Oh, that's right. You probably can't be near them. Not unsupervised. You probably can't have unsupervised visits with your children. That's what people are trying to say to you. It is a valid point.
My daughter is in 5th grade, my other daughter's in 11th grade, and my son is in the fucking Navy. That's right.
Yeah.
What you got to do is find the content creator who's actually bringing this stuff up. I think you told me Drader was making a video about it or something like that.
Drader was fucking obsessed with me for a few days.
Yeah, if Drader talks about your kid, hit him with a cease and desist. Shut him up immediately.
Somebody just said, it's disgusting to have minors on your social. I had one picture of me and my daughter for my fucking Facebook profile page. If you look at my page, none of my children are on social media.
Wait a minute. Who said that? It's disgusting to have pictures of you and your minor on social media. Who said that?
Name. I'm trying to put the comment out, but it won't come out. It says Naaman Akamura.
Okay, do me a favor. Can you click on their thing and see whether or not they're the carry audience? Because I don't think they are. Carrie's audience doesn't say that kind of stuff. I think this is the dork room and Hussy's people. Click on their channel and see who they're and see who they're watching. Because then I got a statement that I want to make about their precious little leaders, especially Frank. I don't think they want to go there. It ain't nothing but a button. That's all it is for me to show.
Dude, these people can be coming from everywhere. You can't assume because someone makes a comment because we know what's going on that they're from this community, that community, whatever. They could be from lurking everywhere.
With the people that they're following. So it's disgusting for a parent to be with their daughter on social media. Really? I bet there's a stock account. Somebody hiding behind an account. I bet you.
That's a pussy. That's a pussy.
Yeah. And ain't nobody's gonna stand by the words of their face because they know better. Honestly,
he's not saying anything.
As a matter of fact, that statement that they made is worthy of this. They earned this. They said it's disgusting for you to put your picture and you and your daughter.
My
there,
minor.
Right? Bill Cosby has something to say to you.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Okay, and that's what Bill Cosby has to say about that. Okay, that is stupid.
The girl that said something about social media, I guess she didn't mean it that way. So I'm sorry that I came off that way. I think
what it is that they are.
Oh God, Bucky again! Fucking obsession, dude. Bye.
They're trying to trigger you. That's what they're trying to do.
Dude, nobody.
Dude, it's not an obsession. You came in attacking people. This wasn't that long ago, and then you asked for donations to give to her children, money, clothes. So are people messed up if they ask, hey, can we see proof that those money and clothes went to those children? You did that. I've never seen any proof. It's a valid question.
Trigger me. I've been through the worst of the worst. I find this hilarious because this is giving you views. This is getting my channel views. I had like 3 followers. One of them was Carrie, still is. And I'm up to like, I think 70 or something people. And I don't even.
Oh, and see, I knew she wasn't at 100 yet. These people are so predictable, man.
Care. I don't want these people in my fucking community.
You know what's funny though? A lot of them are talking about mental illness after they got on my case about talking about their mental illnesses, right? And then number 2.
Listen, no one wants to be in that child abusing community. You see, you want to be in Ashley's community, you got to be a child abuser. You have to have an open CPS investigation. You got to have supervised visits with your kids. That's the community that you need. Those are the things you need to be part of her group.
You know how a lot of them now are trying to suggest stuff about kids and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
You know, actually, they told me years ago that kids was off limit.
Yeah, right. Where he runs an OBGYN out of his basement. What is up with today and all this basement stuff? Them living in the basement, Bill Cosby with his OBGYN in the basement. Put in pops. People told G-Man what Ashley did to Charles and her own kids, and G-Man turned around the next day, did a video. Yeah, dude, I did it myself. I told him myself. I said, I have a problem with her. She talks shit about a lot of people, including me, years ago. I mean, it's true. I mean, time goes on, but I thought that was ridiculous. If real, they put everything else online. Why not that? Yeah. Yep.
They
still say that now. They still say that now.
Let me remind people of who they're talking to here real quick, just so that people can understand what they're doing, okay?
Yeah.
Don't go there with me. Don't go there with me, because I will go there.
Jesse, it's Shanny's profile that they're in the tent.
You sure about that?
YouTube.
Here's the thing, Ashley. There's something you need to know about me. I usually, when it comes to the audience, I only go where they go.
Yeah.
In other words, if they start attacking me personally, they're going to get it personally back. If they come after me, how can I put this? If they come after me and start this mental stuff and whatnot, then I go after their precious little heroes. They can leave a trillion comments. I won't care. I'm going to keep doing it.
All right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what Ashley did. She went after everyone's precious little heroes, and people didn't like it.
You know what I mean? So they keep playing games with that if they want. But I'm more aware of this community than people like to think. Like a lot of these people, how can I put this? A lot of these, and by the way, what I'm about to say right now, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be overtly disrespectful to the audience and not like that. That is not my goal. But this is just an example. You can't be a couch potato and eating potato chips all day, not working, weighing 900 pounds, and then laughing at other people who are 900 pounds. And that's what the audience does a lot. What they'll do is these hypocrites will get on here and they will say, oh, look at so-and-so, look at so-and-so, look at so-and-so. Meanwhile, their life is 5 times worse.
Look at the person right next to you, dude.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So these hypocrites know better than to come on my channel with this, but they're going to keep talking about that. And then I'm going to go on Hussey's channel again. Hussey's going to go in there with his jokes. And I'm simply going to give the most three dangerous, I'm going to give the three most dangerous letters on YouTube concerning him. And they're not going to like it, and I won't care. And then if I go in Frank's room, and Frank, or even Drader acts like he's untouchable. That's baloney. He hasn't been untouchable in here for a while. He just don't know it yet.
Cadaver dog, or whatever your name is.
He ain't talking about me.
And that's my friend. You guys need to back off of her.
My thing is, I'm not here to have an alliance and fucking attack people. I'm on here because if you read my profile, I'm traveling the United States. I'm going to post those places I go to. Every place I go, I'm going to...
Oh, bullshit. Fucking, what? What are you talking about?
Bullshit.
Post something cool.
Cool, yeah.
Like, I don't...
All right, so you're going to go to ghost places and stuff, and your first stop was Shanny and Rev's tent. Fascinating.
Need this channel. I'm here because I want to speak my mind.
Right.
The people I attack came after me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm coming back now. I have thicker skin. You're only fucking come back. Oh, take your meds. Oh, you're a drug addict. No, my kids.
No, you did not. No, you attacked people unprovokedly because that guy Teddy told you to. That's what happened. We all know that that's true. I know you might think that everyone's got like a goldfish brain, but a lot of people remember who you are, exactly who you are. That's why when you first came back, you came back in a different name, a sock account.
I don't give a fuck. My kids are amazing.
Right. And you're a much better mother than what these people are talking about. That's for sure.
Nobody knows me in real life. They know a sheet that had charges on it. They're saying child abuse. I've never hit my kids. If I hit my kids,
Dude, it's my God. Ugh. It doesn't have to be physical to be child abuse. If you allow your kid in a full diaper and your friend who's also high on the same meth that you were high on to watch your kid while you go out and get more, and then when the police show up, she ducks out the back door, the kid runs out the outside, almost gets ran over, that's child abuse. That's child endangerment. Stop playing this fucking game because I will get you every time.
and did that, CYS wouldn't give them back to me.
Yes, neglect is abuse.
There's a channel on here called Busy Little B.
Okay.
That I found, and there's a couple of other channels on here that I found, particularly about just about all the people that people like.
I actually think we're so dumb. I didn't do that. I didn't touch my kid. Who said that? No one. We said abuse, and abuse, as everyone's showing in the chat, falls into many categories. You bitch, shut up.
Now, here's the thing. I done heard a lot of stuff about Carrie. I done heard a lot of stuff about Just Reason Today. I done heard some stuff about Ella T. Petty. I've heard her stuff about Drader. People claiming they know who he is and whatnot and everything and whatnot. I done heard a bunch of different things on here that I choose to ignore and I choose not to talk about their past. Okay? One of the things with me is if they're gonna communicate with me about you or anybody else, they also got to be intellectually honest about who they watch.
All right, but she's not being honest about what happened. She's saying I didn't abuse them. I didn't do anything like that. Then where's her kids? And that's not me being I could give a shit about actually where her children actually are, but they're not in her custody. That's the point. I could give a shit about anything like what their names are or anything like that. I don't care. I don't care to look at them. I don't care to see them. The point is that she's not taking care of them because the state will not allow someone who neglected their kid like that to watch them again. Watch them. Maybe one day, God forbid, that happens again. That's the point. Okay? And you got to understand that, man. Like, people have valid points for not liking her around here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Most of them, a lot of these people that are watching right now used to support Underhaven. You ever heard of him before?
Yeah.
Oh my God, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you know what Underhaven was into, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and guess who we're going to cover on our next show? And G-Man and Ashley 4. You know, getting dirty with G-Man and Ashley 4. We're gonna talk.
I thought that she's on her way. She just says she's traveling the world, going to ghost places. Why does she have time to do these videos with you? I'm just saying. Like, no one said that she made any ghost videos. So yeah, when is that going to come out? Maybe she should do that first.
And then we're going to talk about their friends. And then I think what's going to end up happening is everybody's going to kind of back off. Say, G-Man, you shouldn't be talking about, wait a minute. Let's take a look at this live chat here. You had no problem saying all of this stuff. My turn. You know what I mean? That's the dangerous thing with dealing with me on this particular thing. Because I will come after you. Okay? So.
What did
So,
he say?
the point is that I am no longer associated with Shanny and Rev. We wasn't friends to begin with. We
For
had
now.
a truce. We had a peace agreement. We signed a treaty.
How can you have a truce with this person? You've done this 100 times. That's why a lot of people are just like, no, you wanted to get at this other creator. He couldn't have this person on their channel. And this was a get at. And that's why people have that feeling, because you've had hundreds of truces. And I think even deep down, you know that she was never going to change. It's okay. You know, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. They're probably going to be in that tent until the uncle's son, Jason's cousin, gives him 10 or 20 grand. Jason will buy an apartment or rent an apartment with Shanny, and they'll ruin it, and they'll get kicked out of that, or they'll try to claim squatters' rights. That's probably ultimately what's going to happen, because they need to go to a rehab or something, a detox, and then go to a halfway house. Little bitty steps. This way, if they mess up in the halfway house, they can't wreck the halfway house, because there'll be rules and group and all that in place. Stuff that you can't do, man.
Okay, that's what it was. We signed a treaty.
Mm-hmm.
So that treaty is over.
Let me see that treaty.
Cadaver dog, you're not blocked.
And when 11 o'clock gets here, I got a funny feeling somebody's going to be looking for the Jason.
Right.
And then I'm going to be able to find him. So.
Yeah, cadaver dog,
I
you're
don't
not
think
blocked.
so.
When some of the things come up, it says it holds the comment.
How's the weather over there today?
Nice. It is about 60 degrees outside and beautiful.
Okay. So they're probably going to make about 3 or 4 videos today in response to this one.
That's all right. Let them.
Yeah.
You can thank us for giving
Blaze is
Who is this? Oh yeah, look at Oh Yeah's comment.
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
mean?
It says you need to mention AK, not Negs. He Hussy cannot stream about her, and he cannot snipe you.
Wait a minute. What?
I don't know. There's person. Oh yeah, 3260.
Oh yeah. The reason why he can't snipe me is because he's taking me to court. He's not going to use me as content, even though he's using me as content. That's why him and his Mickey Mouse lawyer that can't even say his last name. I ain't worried about him. You know.
Cadaver dog. I'm
What
not.
guy's name? Is the lawyer named Maxwell or something like that? I think. Or is that the other lawyer? I'm
No,
not 100% sure.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, he's threatening me with his pro bono lawyer, and he thinks he's actually going to do something with me. Well, all I'm going to do is stream call, and he's going to make all of these, G-Man said, G-Man said, G-Man said, G-Man said. I said, wait a minute, I got a few things that he called me and the things that he did to me. He even said that I said some stuff about Rev and all this stuff. I ain't thinking about him. It's a joke.
Yeah, okay, so then is that why these two feel used in the tent? I mean, whatever. They should, like I said, they can go off and do whatever, never come back for all I care. But dude, I don't understand what this whole thing was all about. You wanted to do this out of the goodness of your heart, and then you said, you know what, I'll get them there, and then I'm done with them. And then now you're like, whatever, forget this whole thing, because they don't want to get IDs to go on the Greyhound bus.
It's a joke.
oh my god, troll.
Now they tell me
What
to get
I find funny, people are sitting there saying get a job. If they only knew.
Oh, yeah. But you know what? Don't worry about it. Again, they don't need to know certain things.
That's the thing. He's not mentioning his brother, and G-Man, and if I wasn't supposed to talk about it, my bad. I asked you what I could say. You said say everything. So, I asked you. But you were 2 seconds from possibly putting your brother into this drama and calling the cops and fighting and breaking the basement. Like, that would have been a big problem. And that would have made problems between you and your brother, dude. So think about it. You definitely dodged a bullet with that.
Fuck them. They don't do no shit.
That's right.
Setting them up for the fall.
But I will say this, though. Ashley's more blessed than a lot of you are. That's for sure.
She doesn't work either. Oh, yeah. Well, Ashley used to sell shitty Temu necklaces on her Instagram before people found out, and massively flagged her account there. Her Etsy account or whatever it was. And because, people don't like it when child abusers are selling child abuse necklaces or whatever the hell it was.
Yep. I'll say that. So let's see something here. It's really weird that you are able to predict that they are going to make videos. It already seems weird that Shanny went live immediately. You followed. Not suspicious. The reason why you think it's weird, because I can predict this, is because I've been friends, but I've known Shanny and Ren for a while. And you just,
but it does seem like, all right, I'm going to make the video and then you make the response. I'm telling you, man, if I find out that you were fucking me this whole time, it's going to be some hell to pay.
Know them. You know what they're going to do. Okay?
Oh, God. Listen, Anja just came in here.
Oh, really?
This is don't block me. I come in peace. Andrew, you're in everybody's shit. Get the fuck out of here. This bitch is all drama. All drama.
No, so are you, Ashley. So are you. You guys should hang out, you know?
Fuck everybody on the computer.
I mean, not saying,
I made the mistake.
not sticking up for Norway Shanny, but like, dude, you guys are all the same in my book. Okay, stay the hell away.
Like talking to her on Discord.
Yeah.
She was fucking like, I don't know if she wanted to fuck me or what she was doing, but it was
Yeah, a lot of these weird people are coming out now because I was on Buckwheat's channel yesterday and he was flirting with me. And I was like, huh? You know what I mean? I think we really brought the weirdos out, man. I think they're coming from the dark web now. So, and they all telling me to get a job. You see this?
I love it. I love it.
This is hilarious. So you know what? Let's have fun with this, though. Hey guys, you're right. I'm homeless.
I'm not a homophobic. I'm fucking bisexual. So I don't know what you're saying I'm homophobic for.
They're saying I'm homeless, right?
TMI.
So, hold on a minute. So let's see. This is my Cash App. Please help me with my homelessness and help me get the job. You can donate to the Cash App, please. Please help me. And then get the job. Oh, and
why do you just do that in an Indian accent? Oh, please, help me get the job, please. I will give you a squishy. Like, what was up with that? Dude, monetize your content. I know you don't want to follow 1099, but it is what it is, dude.
one more thing. I would love that Whopper. Actually would like a Whopper too if you guys.
I love Whoppers.
Oh, I love my little.
Yeah, you want a Whopper? Hold on. Here. This is for your kids. Here's a Whopper, and then here's some more. You want another Whopper?
Peas and the onions and the lettuce, tomato. You guys want to help me get a Whopper? A Whopper is enough to pay my rent.
All right.
You know what I mean? A Whopper is enough to pay my rent. Pay my rent by buying me a Whopper by giving me $4.
Never, dog. Y'all are getting the attention. I'm not asking for attention. I'm just making a point. Again,
Bullshit.
I'm going after people that personally came after me. I mean,
No, you didn't. People, you ran away because everyone was attacking you because you were attacking people first. Stop it. The internet remembers. We have receipts of this, videos of this. You coming out of nowhere and attacking everyone, saying that you knew the Shanny CYS worker and you were asking for donations for their clothes and money and stuff.
my piece, and then my channel is going to go back to what I wanted. If I wanted a big audience, I would go to TikTok and tell TikTok, hey, I have a YouTube channel. I have thousands of followers on TikTok. I don't need attention.
You sure do.
Oh, you do? Okay. I'm sure not for long. All female claim bisexual, but very few of them actually are. They are bicurious.
Yep. Me, that's for sure.
I'm good.
Yes, you're real good.
Right?
As a matter of fact, if you wanted attention, you would go to TikTok. If you wanted real attention, not about the trolls. You know what I mean? But you want to know, I want the audience to have their fun with their back and forth and everything and whatnot. I want everybody to have their fun.
Okay, Melissa, sorry, my bad.
I want everybody to have their fun.
Comments sometimes because you can't tell how they're coming off.
Right.
I just yelled at two people by accident.
But here's the thing. I don't mind them doing it because most of the time I don't read the chat anyway. So they can say whatever they want. But all I know is he who laughs last is the one who's going to laugh the loudest. Because the second I go on one of their channels again, I already know what to say. Because I see what bothers them by them coming after me. I see what bothers them.
G-Man.
Actually, if you hear me say things on here, I'm doing that stuff for a reason.
Well, here, listen. What's his face? Dweeb Butt or whatever the fuck his name is on here. Now, he wants to tell me and tell people that I lied about what he said Shanny and Rev were doing. Go to my page and play the short that has him saying exactly what he wanted them to do. And then tell me that I'm lying.
So you want me to do what?
Go to my page, right? And go to the one short.
I mean, that's the funny thing. She's trying to convince people that she was tight with her CYS worker because she had the same worker because of when she neglected her children. Okay, not abuse, neglect. Is that better for you, Ashley? By getting high on meth. But the fact of the matter is that they cannot because confidentiality, like you were saying.
Let me go see which one it is.
Hold on. Do me a favor. Put the link in the private chat here. Okay, and then I'll play it. Put the link in the private chat. And then let everybody know how they can find your channel. So.
I mean, I really don't want people, so that's all right. If they want to find my channel, click on my thing and add me.
Now, there are certain people that are watching this that are not of the trollish type that is reading the chat. Please understand, I recognize who you are, and this has nothing to do with you. The other people in here who actually has my attention today.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Shanny would have the hugest lawsuit if Ashley here knew all the details. Oh, 8 months later, they were taken. They were taken because Jason came in and he wasn't supposed to show up, and the boys called. Why are you blame? You're gonna take credit for the boys getting taken 8 months later after you mentioned to your CYS worker after the worker came for a visit for your own personal things, bitch. Please, that's so disgusting, Ashley. You would try to take that one win from the boys that they finally spoke up, had the guts, to stand up against them. That's disgusting.
With reading the chat, we'll not get that same privilege later when I go live.
Listen to me. Just go onto my page. Go onto my shorts.
No thanks.
Or my posts. My posts. It's
not going anywhere near your shorts.
Give me the link.
I can't. I'm on the computer and I'm doing stuff on my phone.
Oh, okay. Give me a second here, guys. I want to get.
Hold on. I'll get it. Hold on.
Yeah, there's somebody in my live chat I want to get rid of. Hold on. Oh, okay. So let me. I gotta wait for this to pop up. This little computer. There we go. So. Okay, so this one right here. Let me see. Trashy Ashley, they say, huh? Well,
Trashy Ashley.
Says they're blocked. And you won't be unblocked. That's my answer. We'll like to unblock you.
They'll make up other pages. That's what they're going to do.
Well,
They'll make up other pages because they're obsessed.
Well, in the future, they're going to have to sub because they're going to put this on subscription only.
Dude, again, it's not like people don't have valid criticisms of you. These are not made up reasons. These are valid. Not like how you came at people with made up bullshit.
Different ways to get rid of them. I guarantee you I'll never have this problem again when I put it on sub only.
Right.
Holy
shit. I literally have, holy fuck, I just got like 20 new followers on TikTok.
Oh,
haters are good too. That brings me money too.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll spend some money.
Right. Okay. So we got
Yeah. So anyway, it's time for me to start trolling the trolls. You know what I mean? Because they clearly forgot about who they're dealing with. So let's get to it here for a moment. So a lot of you were butthurt about a week ago when I went on Hussey's YouTube channel and he said he was doing a giveaway, right? Since I know he doesn't have a lawyer and I know there's nothing that he can do and I know he's stupid and everything. And by the way, I'll get to your other little hero and that straighter in a minute. But Hussey, guess what? You're still giving away hamburgers and violins, buddy. You need to stop doing that. You're still giving away hamburgers and violins. But I'm going to take it a step further. You see how Ashley's not getting offended? And Ashley said she's bisexual. She's not offended by what I'm saying because Ashley knows me, right?
Right.
Dude, you gotta stop saying that stuff, man.
Traitor. I know a lot of you like the guy who hides his face behind the big nose.
I used to like him a lot.
Yeah, you talked about the works, right?
Yeah.
He's talking about the works.
We talked about a lot, and his shit's funny, but they want to come at me. Dude, this guy screams at a fucking screen all day about Shanny.
Yeah, and he can't be serious about nothing either. That's the thing. He can't be serious about nothing. So let me see something here.
I don't think this stuff's meant to be taken serious.
Let me see. Can you please spit it out already?
Yeah, no.
That's it with the chat. Not looking at that no more. So the trolls want to just be trolls. I want to be trolls, but I don't gotta look at it. So Ashley, you put it in the private chat?
I can't fucking. Oh wait, there it is. I am right now.
All right.
I didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Copy. Paste.
See, that's the thing about Hussey. The reason why he's got a snidey is he's a very uninteresting person. You know what I mean? But don't worry. Right now, I don't have to worry about going to PA no more. Now I can just go to New York. You know what I mean? I can just go to New York, and I'll do to him what I did to Shanny. That's all. I'll just go out there and pay him a visit. Since he's so interested in what I got to say over here. You know? Oh, he ain't got no court case because he can't stop talking about me for 30 days.
Who can't?
Hussey, he can't stop talking about me. He's obsessed. So anyway, I'm gonna play this video. Whoops! Wait a minute. Okay, you put the mafia in there?
No.
This is.
And crazy. The last thing you would do is have them at your home, in your basement, or at a family member's home. That's just not what you do when people need help. They need to stay in a facility until they can, are well enough to leave.
Mistress Carver's channel, I think.
Yeah. But I have you see right there. Click on the video because that's
it's a minute and 42 seconds, right?
Yeah, I clicked that, so it's you know what to do.
Okay, let me go into the video. Hold on. Hold on. Entire screen.
See, this guy wants to fucking exploit them. We're exploiting them. He wants to exploit them.
Yeah.
He's mad.
So, where is it? This, getting dirty. Here we go. So this is the one right here, right?
No, what the fuck is that?
It's a minute, 31 seconds.
Yeah. Why is there a thing over it?
It says one buff weed content house offer for Shanny and Red.
Yeah. I fucking. Hold on, I'm just gonna play it on my phone. So
Okay, do that.
Oh God.
I don't know.
Jeez.
I'm not really good with this stuff. So.
Okay, I got
no
you.
shit.
If you guys want to see it, it's the second post I wrote in my community thing. So, all right, so here we go. So this is him saying that he wants to basically exploit Shanny and Rev. So I clipped the part that he says it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess it is.
Oh
That's too
God.
low. Let me go to your channel.
Now listen,
Yo, are you still on meth, man? Because this is meth brain.
click on that. That was the picture. That was it. That was the thing on the beginning. You just have to fast
That was the
forward a
video?
little bit. Yeah, that was the video.
Okay, so let me go back to it then. Hold on. Let me go back to it. Okay.
That was that.
Yep,
You sent it to him, stupid.
not play it. So this is Buff Dweed or whatever his name is, not exploiting Shanny and Rev.
Let me fast forward this a little bit.
Yeah, it's not that long.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yep.
You get a chance to get out of the fucking cold.
All right, let me rewind this. Hold on a minute.
No,
With a camera.
Again, that's on that guy. That's on them. If they wanted that.
What you do is get an Airbnb with a camera running 24 hours and TTS doing the same thing. And what you get a chance to do is you get a chance to get out of the fucking cold, get a
Hey, what's
roof
up?
over your head for 1 to 2 weeks. You are required to sit in the streaming room for 8 hours a day of your choice every day. There will be challenges that you can get bonuses every single day. You do not have to participate in those challenges, Shanny or Red, but either one of you can. At the end of each day, you will be accumulated a certain amount of money allocated to you, and it is not accumulated to your payout. Your payout will be a payout of whatever we make at the end of everything. At the end of that week, you'll be given enough money for you to go bid whatever type of small apartment that you want. I will give you the money to do it. I will let you know that I will let you tell everybody that this is what these funds are for. These funds are directly, and I will let everybody know the transparent how much this is going to be, what type of place you are looking for, everything that you can have to make sure that we know that this is the exact amount, if not 10% more, that you would need to get a place and get you all going.
So now Buckwheat is the one doing the exploiting. You see how they commit the crimes and then they accuse other people of doing the exact same things? You notice that?
I posted that. That was Miss Karma's post that she made, and it was good. So shout out to her. Go follow her.
Exactly. Mistress Karma, can't wait to get you back on here again with me and Ashley. That's going to be great. But the point of the matter, they say I'm doing the exploiting, but we see Buckwheat doing that. And then we see Hussy doing it. Hussy was going out there exploiting Shanny and Red by doing the same thing. Now listen, Shanny, I'm offering you $100 in Chinese food if you come on my channel and
Why? So they make a fool of them?
Exactly.
You guys have made fun of them for years, okay? They did bad shit, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, well, what were you doing?
End. You guys are riding their coattails. You've made thousands of dollars from streaming them. So you're gonna sit here and tell me we're exploiting them when that's all you did. I have not one video of Shanny and Rev on my thing on my channel. I have not one picture. If I wanted to, I could. I'm not going to because I genuinely want to help. Now they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Basically. And I like the fact that you're so protective, Ashley. You know, and you're a really good friend. You're a better friend than they were. That's for sure.
Ashley, how much did you put into it? I guess Vecco put some money into it. G-Man put money into it. How much did you put into this apartment venture? I wonder.
Sure. A much better friend. I'm saying that publicly, and I'm saying this publicly too. And I'm putting right out there. You know what I mean? I think she's a better parent than Shanny is too.
What?
Okay, but despite what you,
dude, she doesn't have even custody.
He's a better parent than her.
Exactly. So that's all of the questions that they want to ask. You got anything else that you want to say, Ashley? Either about Buckwheat, about Shanny, Rev, about the video, anything in general, meeting them again?
Well,
You're my best
whatever
friend.
his name is, we'll call him Buckwheat. He there you go. He wasn't exploiting them. They weren't going to do things. There was another part in that. I don't know if like he cut it out or something, but he was saying like Shanny and Rev would have to eat something absolutely disgusting, and if one didn't eat it, the other one would get the money or something. That's fucked up. You guys drove.
Challenges that he was talking about, yeah.
You guys drove, not you guys personally, but people on here was getting him drunk, sending him beer, trying to get him to call the cops. You guys fucked his life up. You offered him somebody that was quote unquote sober. You're giving him a drug.
Where were
So
you
he
at
went crazy.
the time?
Jenny went crazy, and you got what you wanted. They're homeless now. What the fuck else do you want?
Yep.
Dude, if it's that easy, they why does this happen to other people? No, they're crazy. They're insane. They're toxic for each other. And Jason wanted an excuse to get rid of her. But then, you know, I don't know why he couldn't work it out with his uncle. That's on him.
Yep. And just because I'm not their friend no more, or I'm not necessarily because I'm not necessarily like having that treaty with them no more, doesn't mean I'm not going to bring up the fact that I know that this audience wants them dead, because they ain't nothing but a bunch of sick sadists that wants to get off of other people's suffering. See, they think because I made this video that they can get on here and they can just troll me to death. Now watch how these comments change as it goes on. Nobody's going to say nothing about what people are saying in my chat. What they're going to sit there and do, G-Man, you want this again, G-Man, really? Read what you were saying to me. Read it.
Oh, yeah.
You hypocrites.
They knew what was going to happen.
You know what I mean? So, it is what it is.
We could stay bothered.
Please do condemn the
anybody that's got
house.
any inappropriate pictures in the chat, send them on their way.
Okay.
Send them on their way. I don't even.
That's true, Cobra. You know that they had like hundreds of welfare checks calling the cops. Jason would tell people to call the cops, whether he was drunk at the time or not. I don't know. But even up until a month ago, Jason was when Shanny wasn't around, when she was still in rehab or in the crazy house. He was outside drinking those little shots.
If they claim to be a Christian, if anybody's got any inappropriate pictures on here, anything of your kid, of anything like that, they're trying to be funny, send them on their way. Or time them out for until the show's over.
I don't know one's kids on my thing.
Nobody's blocking you. You're getting on my last fucking nerve, though.
Yeah. You know
I just can't believe he was about to do that.
Don't worry, Ash. I'll get them, especially when I'm the only one on here. I'll get them.
Ooh, trashy ass, trashy ass.
Give it to me, guys.
Keep going. Listen, I'll let you take the whole fucking chat up so nobody can chat.
Just give it to Jake Chasm.
I love it. I love that that's all they could say. I love it.
They don't got nothing on you. They don't know you.
I know.
I think if they
That's
did
why
know
it doesn't bother me. If you
I think if they did know you, they're trying to be a friend.
Like I said,
What do you mean they don't know you? They have, dude. People have your police report because you went so hard in the paint to others.
Bringing my kids up, I've been like personally email me. You could email me and you could come to my fucking house. I'll give you my address and you could say what you need to say to my face, or we can meet somewhere else.
Uh-oh.
I'm done. Everyone's children are off limit, but that's all you fucking come out and say.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Stop looking at the chat. Stop looking at it. I apologize to even have you look at it. Don't look at it no more.
I'm in withdrawal. I've been sober 10 years, dumb bitch.
Ashley, stop looking at the chat.
Dude, you know, she's getting so mad because she's obviously not sober 10 years. I mean, come on.
Fucking going.
Yeah, I did.
So.
Yeah, come to
well,
my house.
Then you can say it here, I guess.
Somebody said,
and then when people do, she's gonna cry.
My phone?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I can handle the chat. I'm just fucking done with you.
Okay, gotcha.
Whatever that means.
What do you want me to look at my phone for? Let me see. See, when they start wasting my time, I'm gonna stop taking them seriously. Let me see. You talking about the message from you, or no, that's not from you.
Somebody asked, give us the address in the chat. Are you fucking nuts?
What's this? Oh, okay, gotcha. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. But if anybody else wants to give me a whopper, let me know. Like I said, all of them are not like that. That's one thing I can say. All of them are not like that. You know what I mean? Some of these people are near their paid actors and actresses or whatever. But I hope you guys are enjoying the show with G-Man and Ashley, because we're going to get a third member. It's going to be Mistress Karma. And we're going to get Unicorn Girl on here. We're going to really have some fun.
Listen, I gave that girl or whoever it was so many chances. She kept it in her mouth. Now she got blocked. And I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't have to fucking deal with it. Guess what? You want to talk shit? You can be blocked. Want to make another account? Come for it. Because that's more people.
I should show people the video with Hussey in court. That's what I should do.
Right.
I should show everybody that video.
Say it to my face. All right, where are you? What? You nuts? I wouldn't do it. All right, so how are we supposed to say it to your face? Like, give me a break.
Because this guy scares everybody with his lawyer, but his lawyer don't even know his last name. I should do that, but I'm not going to, Hussey. I'm not going to do that because you sniping me actually benefits me. You don't know it yet, but you'll see.
Right.
When you figure it out, it's going to be too late. You know?
I love
when he does that eye thing. They're popping out of his head.
Let me see. Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything on Drader. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, Unicorn Girl, don't worry. I'm going to have you on my channel. We're going to show a lot of stuff about Hussey. Even Hussey without the wig. We got a video with him without the wig. He just got the glasses on. He's got the little face mask on.
See, that's what this is.
That's
what this has been all about. Not about them two, but about somebody else. In my opinion, of course.
I think he used to be called Loudmouth Sarah, I think. He had all these different names and whatnot when he had his own
His last name is so long. Holy fuck.
Yeah. He doesn't have no privacy because this dummy does everything online. You know what I mean? That's why it was so easy to find out. Hussey's like I said, he's not that bright. He's really not that bright.
No.
And he thinks, oh, I'm going to call a lawyer. I'm going to call a lawyer. For a guy that lives in New York, he certainly don't know human nature. He just don't. Not everybody cares, Hussey.
All right. And he's sitting there saying, "Oh, they're saying I'm scamming Social Security because I'm not blind." You're scamming Social Security because you're not reporting your income from YouTube, you dumb bitch.
Wait a minute. He said he's blind.
Yeah, he said he's legally blind. It's on my page. The last short that I put up, it was him sitting there, and he was saying whoever he was going after. I think it might have been Ned.
Man, you guys are right. Yeah, why is she sipping so hard for G-Man right now? Like, I don't get it. Oh, G-Man, I put it on my page for you. G-Man, I put that on my page for you. Yeah, mess.
Is it another girl?
Uh-huh.
And he explains,
Weird.
like I clipped it, so he explains what everyone was calling him.
Uh-huh.
And I posted that, and I said, "I'm glad you finally admitted how you are."
Hey, Hussy, how many fingers am I holding up? How many fingers am I holding up?
How does
Maybe.
he see the chat and stuff if he's legally blind?
G-Man, you don't understand what it means to be legally blind. Yes, I do, because if being legally blind means that something is blurry, then everybody is legally blind. How many hands do I got up, Hussy?
We talk about too. Listen, everybody wants
You
to
mean
be on Hussy's
fingers.
side. We talked about that video when he was drunk, fucking telling that guy to go back to his country. He didn't think anybody got that.
He made a racist statement in an Uber. Actually, Buckwheat was telling me about that. That he made a racist statement.
Oh yeah, he said go back to your country. You can't speak English, but that's okay, right? Everyone will still support him.
But you know what? He's got his lawyer. No, you know,
His
he got his
lawyer
lawyer.
can barely speak English.
He's got his lawyer. You know, don't mess with Hussy because he got his lawyer. Because you don't want none of his lawyer. His pro bono lawyer will get you. He will get you.
Hussy
You know
saw
about it.
Stephen Shanny's video that he just did. Where the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Shanny uploaded another video.
No, Hussy is covering Shanny's video right now.
Oh, great. So he's probably saying I'm boring now. Yay, we did our job. Good.
G-Man is her
He's probably
mod.
mad and say he's going to call his
Hold
lawyer.
on, Garrett, G-Man, hold on. Somebody's calling me.
He shouts at her channel. Wow.
Be careful,
Yep.
mute. Nobody listen to your call.
Thanks for the two.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Let me do this here.
Can kind of, yeah, that's right. There's definitely levels.
All right, Ashley, I'm muting you because I can hear you talk on the phone.
I Hello? Yo, out the back door. We're supposed to meet at the back door. I'll have the $25 ready. Just make sure that, you know, you don't see any children outside because I can get in trouble. Here, let me make sure if I can actually
All
hear.
right, Ashley, I'm muting you. Let me do this. Be careful, mute. Nobody listen.
Calling me.
Good. Because he's probably mad and say he's going to call his
Hold
lawyer.
on, Garrett, G-Man, hold on. Somebody's calling me.
Mhm.
Wonder who this is.
Be careful, mute. Nobody listen to your call.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Let me do this here.
Who's this?
Duh.
All right, Ashley, I'm muting you because I can hear you talk on the phone. I muted you, Ashley, because I muted you, Ashley, because we can hear you on the phone.
Somebody probably
So I muted
find
you.
her number.
All right. The last thing we need is for these trolls to try to get into your life and everything, which is what they'll do.
You can't take my voice away. It
So
was
let's
somebody named Gary that called me.
somebody who?
Somebody named Gary called me.
Oh, wait a minute. Do these trolls have
AI guy. Fucking, I hate that goddamn spam all the time.
Anyway, so we're gonna wrap this video up. We gave you guys what actually happened between myself and Shanny. We're gonna be moving on. So I guess Hussy just became irrelevant now. I guess I don't know. We'll see. But with that
Probably
being said,
not.
guys, the next show will be myself, Unicorn Girl, Ashley, and Mistress Karma.
I
So,
don't know Mr. Karma, but I looked at her page
Mhm.
and she has a very sexy voice. I like it.
Yeah, she's really nice. I don't know why people don't like her. She's a pretty nice woman.
Listen, anybody that doesn't like them and they're going to get bullied, come to my channel because nobody gets bullied there. If I have a live and somebody talks shit, guess what? I'm going to block them. Want to know why?
Because you want a hug box. Child abusers only.
Because I can't.
I owe you a visit, by the way. I owe you a couple of visits. So
I know.
yeah, I need to come on your channel so we can get dirty.
Yes.
What? What did he say? Come on, play.
Get nice and dirty, like all over.
I have a feeling that somebody else is going to be making a video. And, well, I don't think they are, but once everything is said and done, I guarantee you they will.
Oh yeah, and let them be mad. Who cares?
Right.
Let them be mad. And I hope that God Jason gets on here. G-Man's making stuff up. Listen to me. I'm not making stuff
Yeah,
up.
they will take any
I'm not making
case.
nothing up. Jason told me what he told me, and it's as simple as that. 10
I'm
to
gonna,
20
are we
grand.
getting off right now?
Yes, we're gonna get off
Okay,
now.
I'm going to get off because I'm going to go make a phone call.
Okay, gotcha.
All right.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, so I'm gonna let Ash off of here. Okay, great. So now y'all got to deal with me now. And y'all know most of that stuff that y'all say on here don't even bother me. So here's the thing now, guys. I'm going to wrap this video up. I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing because, you know, I need to go get a job and I need to go get a hobby and I can't afford a Whopper. But anyway, if there's a nice person out there who wants to donate a Whopper to this channel, listen to me. Can I have a soda too and maybe some fries? You know what I mean? Maybe a double Whopper with cheese and some fries and everything. If you want to do that, you know my Cash App. If you don't, I'm going to give it to you right now. Here we go right here. I need to shave. I know that much.
Same here.
Okay, there we go. The Cash App is $Gman3233. $Gman3233. If you want to support me in my quest to get a Whopper and a soda and some French fries.
Why is soda so big?
Delicious. I can taste all of the flavors exploding in my mouth now. So if you want to help Gman, the flavors exploding into his mouth, please donate to the page and I will get that beautiful sandwich.
Gay!
I have to meet you with the things I told you are in Newark. Yeah, it is. I'm going. Check this out, guys. Check this out. I'm going to hell. Nobody give me a penny. It's a good thing nobody's listening to you. Anybody want to donate, you can go ahead and do it. And until next time, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode of GTV. Same bat channel, same bat time. Later.
All right, guys. So basically, all that's left is the Shanny video, which we kind of already seen because, you know, I played it, so we'll just be playing it again. And that video Jason made, that's so choppy. I'm not going to waste my breath. I will look just at her channel just to see if she put out anything, but probably not. And if she didn't, I'm probably done for the day. No. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna watch that video. Like it's so clunky. Unless you guys want to. Here. Here, I will show the Rev video. This is not that long. It's shit. Oh, hold on. I gotta move the speed. I messed around with their speed so much. Because they're speedy. Oh, that's not the speed. That's just his crappy phone quality. At the bus station.
What's up, guys? I can't be loud here, obviously, you know. But, I'm asking you for the same thing I asked you before, man. I wish I could have better content for you guys, and hopefully we will soon when we get our situation sorted. But it's really rough out here, man. It's been unseasonably, weirdly cold, and it's just been very, very difficult. So I'm asking for your help again, you know.
Okay, hold on. Then I will.
It's been really tough out here, man. It's been cold. Like, it doesn't make sense cold. And we just are cold and hungry, literally. So if you could hit our Cash App again tonight, I would love you forever, okay? You guys really help us out, like, a lot. And I'm really appreciative to it. Because I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, we'd be dead now.
Oh, God.
We would. The last time you gave money, we got a bunch of food. And it was like munchy stuff, munchy food. But it couldn't go far, you know. I had a video uploading here, but I couldn't do it, but because it was going to take like 2 hours to upload the thing. So I'm coming to you this way. Instead, I'll get that up and I'll upload it as soon as I can for you. But just for tonight, we need some help.
It'll take 2 hours, but Shane can do it in the tent in 10 minutes. Doesn't make sense.
You know, I really can't engage the chat that much because I'm not. Like, I have to be low key in here. Do you get what I'm saying?
Ooh.
It's been really tough out here, man. It's been cold. Like, it doesn't make... You guys really help us out, like, a lot. And I'm really appreciative to it. Because I'm telling you, if it wasn't for you, we'd be dead now. We would. The last time you gave money, we got a bunch of food. And it was like munchy stuff, munchy food.
Munchy stuff, munchy food.
Far, you know. I had a video uploading here.
God, it's awful.
But because it was going to take like 2 hours to upload the thing. So I'm coming to you this way. Instead, I'll get that up and I'll upload it as soon as I can for you. But just for tonight, we need some help, man. You know, I really can't engage the chat that much.
God, it's awful.
I'm not... Like, I I have to be low key in here. Do you get what I'm saying? But
Oh, he got money.
And you hooked me up so good last time. If you can help out with like that again, seriously, I love you guys.
Yes.
You're awesome. People that care, you guys are saving
That's
lives,
true.
I'm telling you. So if you can just do what you did last time, and I promise you, Shanny will have some content. It's just there's not many places we can do content now. So until we get to a new situation, it's going to be like this. And I'm sorry, but please, if you can help us out, thank you. Tag authentically Shanny. Thank you. God bless you.
Pizza marinara.
Hey
Ugh.
guys, what's
There you
up?
go.
Is my makeup all dirty on my face? I really don't care. Yeah, I don't care. I've had a very interesting day, I guess you could say. And you guys probably saw it coming, because I knew it was coming. I've been calling the shots the whole time. You know, like, he's gonna do this, and he does. So yeah, G-Man's off his rocker again. He wanted me to tell the internet the other day that he doesn't exploit us. But when he said that about the people saying that you're exploiting them, I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, he kind of is exploiting us, like forcing us to do YouTube channels or YouTube videos and shit like that when we don't want to. I definitely don't want to. I'm trying to survive out here. I'm doing my best I can. Obviously, I'm winning at the survival. But then G-Man starts being nasty to us because we smoked weed.
Oh.
And then, you know, and this is right after he bought weed. Anyway, try to figure that one out. I say hypocrisy at the finest. So, how can you be mad at us for using what you bought for us? And in fact, the last time G-Man made a video where Jason was in it, that last Jason video with G-Man, well, with that, he kind of forced that on Jason and was going to give us a huge bag full of Delta 8. So he wanted to give us Delta 8. He bought weed and then told us he's mad at us for smoking said weed. Can you make sense out of this, folks? Can you make sense out of this, folks? You know, he's gone on Narc Express, and yeah, I feel really icky that he would take advantage of two people, actually four people who are homeless, and completely disregard them as humans because they smoked the ganj that he helped buy. It's a conundrum. It's quite a conundrum, but yeah, that's my report of what's been going on with my fucking life. If you don't believe me,
She always
eventually
lies.
I'll give you the screenshots, because he blamed
Well,
me
we already saw the screenshots.
so much. Like, he said I don't love Jason because Jason smokes weed.
Oh my God.
Here, I'll transition well
Holy
to you.
shit. I mean, folks, obviously, you know, it means if I put a pipe in my mouth and spark weed into my synapses because I want to smoke weed, that obviously means Shanny doesn't love me. What the fuck is that?
And I'm taking advantage of you.
So, he narked out again, and that's what I got to say to you, G-Man. You know, like, you have behaviors, there's like a pattern here.
He narked out.
You know, you said you've had issue in the past. Well, I think you need a checkup or something. You really do. Because you were here with a bag of Delta 8, and
But you didn't take the Delta 8. He just showed the bag.
paid some money out for some shake.
No, Jason's trying to claim that he bought shake, but no, that Chris, that 22-year-old that's in the tent city with them, has a POC card, and there's a dispensary down the street. They raised money and they went to go get it, and then G-Man walked in on them. They didn't know that he was coming because that's when he missed the bus.
I think for that female or whatever, but that's not the point. I don't think it was for you. That's not the point. The point is, why would you all of a sudden do this flip weird shit? It doesn't make sense, dude. So, we tried, and, yeah. You got behaviors that you need to sort out, man. And it's narcissism. I'm just telling you, Gary. That's it.
Arm.
So, yeah. That's the story of the Shanny Dojo.
Dude,
It's fucking weird.
they're staying in his
Can
tent.
I please be homeless in peace? And if
Yeah, right. I mean, I should probably do a poll.
you're genuine to charity, and you don't treat me like I'm your fucking slave in order to get said charity. I don't need your fucking charity if your charity is trying to make me do stuff that I don't want to do. I don't want your fucking carts of Delta 8. That stuff kills people. I'd rather have my medical, thanks. I
To get a card.
Better for my body. Like I have a whole backpack full of pharmacia, and I don't even want to use it anymore because it's just so gross. It's like, why so many pills when I could just use medical marijuana instead of using so many pills? And I'm like,
Because you don't have a card and you can't get on a bus and cross state lines with illegal pot on you.
20 fucking pills a day.
Yeah. Well, now, she'd rather
Medical
get real
marijuana
pot.
solves all of my problems. Why I'm taking the pills. That's what I'm going to choose. Medical marijuana. And I hope you do too. Pete's and Maranatha.
Pete's. No, not Pete's. That's a different cow. All right, guys, that's it for me. Nothing else going on. Thank you all for hanging out on this Thursday. I'll probably, I don't know, I'll be live again. But look out for shorts. I've been putting out a lot of shorts. People like them, so that's cool. If you can, leave a like on the way out. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And yeah, so what have we learned? We learned that G-Man's brother dodged a bullet there. That the money that was being raised, I guess, hopefully goes back to whoever put out the money, which was G-Man, Veckel, and maybe this Ashley person. I don't know. She didn't say she had any money, so I guess, probably not. Especially the way she's like riding G-Man's coattails. I'm sure she wants some of that G-Man money. But who knows? We'll get into it next time. But guys, thanks. And I'll see you soon. Have a great rest of your day.